Podcast City Network.
It is time to play.
You're listening to ELS. Let's go! Uncut.
No doubt.
Put your drinks up!
Okay.
Now we come to the payoff.
Let's rock.
What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to ELS Uncut on Podcast City Network Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Podcast City Network. Follow more Everett Lee on Facebook at the Everett _Lee. Well, actually on Twitter at the Everett _Lee. Facebook, the Everett Lee Show. Click that fucking thumbs up. And of course, podcastcity.net. Head over to Podcast City Network on Facebook. Give that a thumbs up. And, of course, on Twitter at Podcast City Net. What a fucking program we got tonight, man. It's going to be one hell of a show with the guest I have on tonight. And my co-host, of course, David C. Wrestle of Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast. And my guest. Our guest. She's from the Feinics Gate podcast. She's the first lady of the second rounds of the rounds. Please welcome Jade Feinics of the Feinics Gate podcast. How you two doing tonight?
Hello, Mr. Everett Lee. And hello, Jade.
Hi.
How are you tonight?
I'm tired.
Yeah, it's been a long friggin' Friday, you know.
It has.
Two of my coworkers, we had a little after party at work today because a lot of our guys are retiring. So it's like, wow.
Oh, really?
Wow.
No way.
So good luck to them and new people to come back into the building. That's all.
The weather just sucks up here. That's why it's like bleh, today.
Yeah, how's you guys are up north? We got David from New Jersey. We have Jade from New York. What's the temperature up there? Like in the 30s?
40s?
40s? Oh my God.
It's raining.
All I gotta say is this on that. Let's crank this soundboard up and get some shit rolling.
Damn!
If I walked outside, I'd be like up there in New York, New Jersey.
Oh my God.
But, you know, I just say the weather up there is more like...
All aboard the Midtown Express to hell.
That's always.
You're not wrong. The thing is you're not wrong at all.
I know. I seen Alex from Second Rounds New York. He posted a video up where they weren't going to do an episode one night because he was outside there and it was like snow all over the fucking place. I'm like, shit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I lived in Ohio for like 5 years, so I know exactly what you guys are going through with the weather.
Yeah, that snow was unexpected. They only said that we were supposed to get like 2 to 3 inches, and we ended up getting like a foot. And the entire city just like shut down.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The entire city was like, oh my God. Like, we don't deal with this every single winter.
I know. It's like you don't deal with it every single winter. And it just happens. You know, down here in Florida, I gotta say, people complain how it's too fucking hot. They say, man, it's too hot. It's too hot. And then when it gets cold, it's too cold. It's too cold. It's like, you know, hear people complain about it all the time, the weather. That's one thing that everyone has in common. They complain about the damn weather. You know, they're too hot or too cold, or it's too rainy, or it's too too moist, too humid. That's one thing that kills it down here. Moist.
There we go. There we go. Only ever.
I'm sorry, that word always just makes me crack up because it automatically makes me think of Dead Like Me.
Dead like me.
Dead like you.
Moist.
Did you guys ever watch that show?
No, Dead Like
You
Me.
should check it out. It's actually very good.
Is it? What?
Yeah.
What's it?
What's
it
it about?
Basically the premise is there's this 18-year-old girl, she gets killed and she becomes a reaper. And she has to take the souls of people that are about to die, horrific deaths, and she's coming to terms with it. It's actually really good coming of age story, but you're dead.
Oh,
Don't
cool.
it have Veronica Mars in it? Kristen Bale?
I think
Is that the
so.
Yeah. Forgetting about Sarah Marshall. Did you ever see that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. There's movies that my wife don't really care too much for, and I'd play for, and she's like, and then when we played that, she actually liked it. I'm like, really? I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, she actually liked it. So,
Shocking.
yeah, it is. I'm tweeting on the twatter. I'm on the twatter on the Twitter.
Twitter twatter.
I'm on my
twatter.
fucking twat tweeting. How's
Yeah,
that?
you are. Something like that. Everett.
I'm on my fucking twat tweeting, man. Letting everyone know out in social media, you know, like the keyboard warriors want to know that what's going on, and we're live.
They don't know. They
Yeah.
don't know. They don't know.
They have no idea.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy. So let's start this off. Could I start asking questions? You want to go right into whatever your list is there, Everett?
Well,
I'm just like,
Well,
let's
let
just
me.
freelance it.
Well, yeah, of course. Cool Deathmatch Wrestle podcast. Who do you got there? I just noticed.
You like that?
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
my
look at that,
first
Jade.
purchase.
Look at
That
that.
was my only one I made. You know, never sold them, but I'll have T-shirts at the show for some people.
Yeah,
Deathmatch
yeah.
Wrestle podcast will be giving a handful out to my friends, fellow friends, and hookups, and get lapel pins. I'm bringing you a lapel pin, Jade. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
It is. It's speaking of the anniversary.
I'm gonna see if I can get buttons. I want to see if I can have buttons made.
Yeah,
So-
Oh, that'd be nice.
that'd be nice.
It's speaking of the 1 year anniversary of Podcasting Network, January 26, 2019, from
Yes.
12 p.m., 2 p.m. to 12 a.m. at City Limits Tap Room in DeLand, Florida. Live music with the Craig Thomas Project. Good band. You guys, I can't wait for you to see them live. And I want to give a shout out last night to the Super Radio Brothers, part of the Podcast City Network. And I have to steal this from Second Rounds. Cheers to them for promoting the event. And another cheers to Second Rounds NYC edition, New York City edition, for the shout out for the anniversary, January 26, 2019. Podcasting
2019
Network 1 year anniversary.
You there?
Yeah. I just basically just want to give a shout out to both those podcasts last night. They went live, had some good content on there. And of course, we love our shows that is on podcastcity.net. And one thing I do got to say is that I am so happy and so proud of the shows and the content that we put out there each and every week for our fans and our listeners and our viewers. I'm really happy about that. And David has some questions for Miss Jade.
Let's do the first, like, random growing up. Like, what was the first event? Oh, come on.
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
All right, let's get into the wrestling talk.
Well,
We
you
talked
wanted to
some-
ask Jade questions. You're jumping ahead,
Yeah,
man.
this.
You're
I'm not
skipping the
looking at my
gun.
notes or nothing.
You're jumping.
See? No.
Yeah, you're jumping ahead.
All right,
Dude,
but anyway.
yeah, go ahead.
Jade,
Fire
growing
away.
up, what was your first wrestling event attending as a kid, or like?
Oh, my first
First ever. Like,
WrestleMania 25.
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah. I don't really remember much about it, but I do remember that I was like fascinated with it.
Yeah.
And been watching wrestling literally, I would say, since the early 90s.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I remember my biggest introduction to wrestling was definitely like the Attitude Era. You know, because I was a little bit too young for the 80s where they were all like, you know, doing their thing there. I remember coming in around like I would say 91, 92, where my uncle used to watch it, and I'd be like, well, what are you watching? And he would tell me, and then like, you know, everybody just, I grew up with all these characters and all these wrestlers, so here I am, 33 years old and still watching wrestling every week.
That's awesome. That's
Nice.
awesome. Yeah, I always tell this on my podcast. Ever how many times WrestleMania 5 as a kid? I was there.
WrestleMania 5, yeah. Atlantic City. You know, like
Atlantic
WrestleMania
City.
5 was there at Atlantic City. Yeah. Yeah, he was there. I could believe that, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn neat. I've not attended a WrestleMania yet, you know. And
You know what? And I
I'd
always show
love
it
to
off.
attend.
I have still have my ticket stub
Oh,
signed.
look at that.
Signed
Wow.
by Marty Jannetty.
Wow.
I like it. That's pretty awesome.
Nostalgia. Yes.
Yes. Nostalgia. That is awesome. That is. Now, Jade, I want to fire away some questions since you're a guest tonight.
Oh.
Now, you go to conventions. You do a lot of cosplay. What has been the most interesting convention you've been at that you cosplayed at?
Well, I'm gonna be at another one tomorrow.
Oh,
Wow.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Me and the everybody from the rounds are gonna be at WinterCon at Resorts World tomorrow.
That's right.
Mr. Also Smooth, A-Town, and the current Who You Got champion is actually going to be doing a Who You Got challenge. I'm gonna be there with Josh, and we're gonna be dressed up as do you guys watch Sailor Moon, or did you ever watch Sailor Moon?
I'm familiar with it because my brother at one point did watch it, and an ex-girlfriend of mine had Sailor Moon. She loved it, and she loved anime, and she'd watch it. So yeah, I'm kind of familiar with it.
Well, we cosplay as the cats, so we're going as elves, but as cats. Cat elves, I guess.
Cat elf.
Cat elves. We're going as cat elves tomorrow. We'll be running around the convention. I mean, and the funny thing is I'm 5'8.5", and Josh is about like 6'1", 6'2". So you have these two very large people running around as cats, but in elf costumes as well.
That's gonna be funny. It's awesome as hell. You know, it's gonna be
That's gonna be freaking awesome.
30.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'll be posting all sorts of content to the Instagram and the Facebook all week.
Be any wrestlers present?
Yes, and I have a photo up with both of them.
Oh,
Asuka
nice.
and Bray Wyatt.
No
oh
way.
My God.
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt and Asuka.
Bray Wyatt. You gonna go see the Eater of Worlds, Jade?
Just hold the camera, you know. Don't like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. No, one of my friends is a security guard at the casino. I'm gonna ask him if he can sneak me backstage so I can talk to them.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God.
That would be gold, man. You got to put that up on Podcasting
golden.
Network, man. You got to put that up, man. If you get that, that'd be
Dude.
neat.
Are you kidding me? You know I'm going to.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, awesome. David, here's the scenario.
I was just telling Everett earlier. There's a convention on the 8th, December 8th, at the arena. Heroes, like a Legends signing.
Yeah.
Like Legends convention. I have not been to them. I miss going to those old school the conventions.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but if you want me to answer your original question, I didn't cosplay at this convention per se. I guess I just wore outfit. I wouldn't call it cosplay. I went to Exotica.
I've been there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I've been 1 year.
Todd Stretch from the Imaginarium, he goes to that, man. And it's funny because
crazy.
If you read Todd Stretch's Facebook post and stuff, you listen on his show how he fires people up, and he'll fire people up with posting pictures from erotica. It's freaking hilarious. And people's like, oh, and he's sitting there. It's hilarious.
Oh, look at this contraption. Look at this dildo. Wow.
And what's funny, what grinds his gears,
Cool.
what grinds his gears is that he freaking, it's like, how do you meet so many of these people and stuff? And Todd's like, you go to a fucking convention, okay? You fucking get off your ass and you fucking go to it. And you get to meet and do stuff. Yeah,
that's true.
You know,
just
people.
Go. You'll have fun.
I see that. A couple years ago when I was up 2015, or not a couple years ago, about 3-4 years ago, 2015, I went up to New York for SummerSlam. I got to meet a meet and greet with Seth Rollins, who was then WWE champion, and Paige, who was then Divas champion. I got to meet them meet and greet, and I put the pictures up on Twitter and Facebook. Oh, how'd you get to meet that? How'd you pull that off? Wow, it's like, I freaking bought a package deal and fucking went.
Yeah.
You know, how hard is it?
Most of the time people are like, how do you meet all these celebrities? I paid for it. It's I paid for it, and I also have the brass balls to walk up to any of them at a convention and just talk to them.
You gotta.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
You got to. It's like Robin Nielsen says, you don't know if you don't ask.
True.
You don't know. You don't know if you don't ask.
Yeah, I know. I went up to see him and when I went to a local show, he just said no. He didn't want to do a podcast.
That's not his thing.
Whatever.
Yeah.
No, 99% of the time, these celebrities are willing to do a quick 1-minute Instagram video. They'll do it. They may not sit down for a full interview, but they'll talk to you for like 60 seconds. They don't care.
Yeah, they will. They will. I liked how Tommy, So Smooth Tommy James there when he was down here in Florida when they went to MegaCon. I was pissed off because I got screwed out of going that deal, man. I was so wanting to go to that, and things didn't work out for me. But it was awesome. He got to speak with Ember Moon for the Who You Got Challenge. Is that not awesome? That is.
He learned that trick from me.
And the funny thing is, before Amber Moon came over there, to WWE, I actually saw her at her last match at CZW for the WSU girls show.
Nice.
Oh, Amber Moon, yeah. You said you've seen her before she came up. Yeah.
I saw her. They did SummerSlam and the NXT up here in Barclays Center.
Yes.
I think 2 years ago or a year ago.
Yeah.
And I saw her perform that night at the NXT, and then the very next night at SummerSlam, and I was just like, the first night I saw her perform live, I was like, that she's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
She's gonna be huge.
Mm-hmm.
And I was right.
Yeah, you're right.
She knocked it out of the park.
She did.
She's amazing. I don't think they're using her correctly right now, but she's amazing.
Well, yeah, of course.
That's like Gail Kim. That's like Gail Kim, how she's on the rise for NXT and,
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can imagine, David. Here's a scenario, Jade walking up meeting Bray Wyatt. It's like, come on over here, I won't bite you. You want to stand and take a picture with the Eater of Worlds?
Dressed as an elf cat. You gotta understand, I'm going to be meeting these guys dressed as an elf cat.
Oh my God.
Hey, David. He'll look at Jade and be like, "You remind me of my sister Abigail."
Hell no.
Yeah. We're hoping that Asuka's gonna enjoy it because she's Japanese.
Yeah.
And Sailor Moon is Japanese.
Uh-huh.
So she probably will know who we are right away, and I'm just like hoping for it.
Yeah. That is awesome. I love that. That is freaking great. Well, since we're talking about some wrestling, let's jump right into talking about
the news we just talked about earlier.
Yeah. Let me set this up here on the page here for the viewers here to see this. Let me go ahead and hit that in-ring report intro right here on ELS Uncut. As soon as I can find it on the board, I haven't hit. There we go.
1, 2, 3.
There we go. There's your in-ring report. So, me and David, we're going to start off with this since David already brought this up, man. Did you hear who just got married, Jade?
No.
Apparently, this past week, I didn't know this, okay? Aleister Black and Selena Vega hitched up. They got married.
What?
My fault.
I didn't.
I didn't even know
Okay.
they were. I didn't know they're fucking dating, man. Selena Vega and fucking Aleister Black.
We
Can
just
you?
like clicked on the news because we were just talking about like what's going on this week. We all get our first input, and Everett was like writing on the internet. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. David's
That's
like,
what
hey,
I'm going at.
what's
It
what's
is.
yeah, what's going on? And I'm like, I don't know, man. And he was like, see what's going on with wrestling. So I pulled it up here on the tab, and that was the headline right there off of WrestlingInc.com. It looked like Selena Vega and Aleister Black hitched up, man. There it is right there.
I didn't even know they were a thing.
I didn't know either. Oh,
No.
pop up. Here we go. Here's the article right here off of WrestlingInc.com. It's been speculated online this past year that WWE SmackDown superstar Zelina Vega and NXT superstar Aleister Black were in a relationship after a picture surfaced of them together. Wrestling Inc. can confirm that WWE talent were told this past week at TV that the couple did recently get married. So,
Wow.
yeah, I mean, who would have thought that? Who would have thought freaking those two would have hooked up and got married? That's something, right?
You know
there.
what? Honestly, I'm just glad it's not a work like Cena and the fucking twin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But how do you feel about like talent right there? Say wrestling talent, like actually like hooks up. I mean, that's one thing. I mean, you're around each other all the time, and I guess apparently probably went back when she was in NXT. She probably got, with Aleister, getting to know him, and basically something happened there because that was a shock.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many couples that's married. I didn't even know this. Sonya Deville has a girlfriend. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Sonya Deville. Yep, yeah. She don't like shopping at the store for some red meat there, She prefers, tossed salad there.
Wait. What's a better hand sign? Hold on, let me do this.
Yeah. Apparently she prefers the Y over the steak.
She likes those tuna tacos.
Tuna taco.
Yeah, she likes tuna tacos. She does. I didn't even know
Well,
that.
you never know. She could be a switch hitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You never know that, And I mean, so many couples in wrestling and professional wrestling. It's just I didn't even know. Like, Ty Dillinger, him and Peyton Royce are an item. Yeah.
Since when?
Since NXT.
How come I don't pay attention to that shit?
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to it.
You gotta look.
I mean, I know
Yeah.
I know Renee Young is with fucking Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, they're married, right? I think they're married.
Yeah.
Or they're dating. I don't know.
Yeah, they're married. They actually ended up getting married, and that basically was the end of that right there. They ended up getting married. Yeah, they're more private. Their life is more private. It's not nothing out in the open, and they keep things private. It's like hell, I didn't even know.
Well, you don't want a Bray Wyatt situation.
Oh my goodness. Hey, him and JoJo. Yeah. Yeah, he
Ended his marriage right there once he got caught.
Yeah. And then his ex-wife is basically trying to take him over child support and stuff. It's like, well, you know what? Quit buying JoJo those expensive jewelry and clothes. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why else would he get sucked into a convention last second?
True.
Yeah.
True. That's like Hulk Hogan when he was fucking on the scenes, you know?
Yeah.
Damn!
Jade, I walked out. There was a one time when he was down in Forked River, New Jersey at a signing, right? He was desperate for the money for his wife, you know? And $200. I walked away.
$200.
Yeah.
Jeez.
For an autograph from Hogan. Screw that.
Damn.
Not worth it.
That's
I was
crazy.
like, I'm not going to help you support you for your whatever you did, you know? That's your old yeah.
No. I'm sorry. The only autograph / picture that I ever paid close to $200 for was Stanley.
Stan Lee. Yeah. Did
Mhm.
he hit on you?
Yeah, he hit on my mom.
Whoa!
I heard something about that. I heard Stan Lee actually. Yeah, he was kind of like a perv. He would hit on people.
Yeah, he loved my mom. My mom was dressed up as like, you know, one of those Party City Captain America costumes.
Uh-huh.
And he saw her. I was dressed up as Black Cat from Spider-Man, and she was no, actually I wasn't Black Cat that year. That was what's Shatner, sorry. I think I was doing my Warrior Princess Merida, and she was Captain America, and Stan ignores me, even though I'm the one that's like all corseted up and everything like that, goes right for my mom, and I was like, oh my god, this is the greatest moment of my life.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. He's like, hello, I'm Stan Lee, and I created Spider-Man.
Actually, he was like, darling, you're gorgeous, I love it. I was like, wow, mommy likes you. He goes, why wouldn't I love a beautiful woman? I was like, oh shit.
Can I get his number? Can I get his number?
Oh my god.
He was a nice man.
Yeah, I'd say he was pretty cool. They said he was pretty cool. He was pretty down to earth though, but he pretty much was like yeah, he
Yeah, but no, for fucking $200 for Hulk Hogan's autograph, no
Isn't
thank you.
that crazy? That's crazy. I know. That was when he was desperate. When he was really desperate at the time.
So,
Hulk
Break up,
Hogan.
whatever.
what's changed?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean,
Making
I
his name
like
work.
I definitely do like
Does he even sell shirts anymore?
yeah,
I don't
he does.
know.
Yeah, he does.
I don't even see. Does he?
I think he does in his store down in Florida, right?
Yeah, he does. He has a store in Orlando actually, because you know Jimmy Hart's Hall of Fame Tiki Bar and stuff's just like 10 minutes from where I live, and
We're going.
He does a
We're
lot.
going.
Yeah, you definitely got to go see them out the South, baby. Jimmy Hart. Jimmy
I'm
Hart
in.
is freaking.
What night are you flying in, Jade?
Probably Friday night.
All right.
Nice.
I'll be there Thursday. I'm gonna stay till Sunday. And
Yeah, oh no, I'm probably going to stay till Sunday, but
yeah.
I'm going to probably go in Friday night because it'll be easier and cheaper for me to stay for like 2 nights, 3 days kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
crashing on that guy's couch.
yeah. You know it's gonna be funny, like we talked about on the announcement video for the 1 year anniversary. Yeah, he's gonna be asleep on the couch. My daughter's gonna come up and start poking him, and my dog's sitting there getting on his leg, and and I'm gonna sit there and be laughing. He's gonna wake up and he's gonna be like,
What are you laughing at?
No,
David's
I'm
gonna
just going to get a hotel and make it easy on myself.
Nice. You find the local. You know, there's one. You find her one right up the road there, Everett. She got one.
yeah, it's where I live at to where the event's
Yeah.
gonna be at. It's not far. It's probably about like 30, 45 minutes from where I'm at.
Yeah, we gotta still plan the Uber thing. Also,
Yeah, my wife's like,
I don't think you guys should drive.
I
no,
don't think so. Nobody's gonna be.
yeah,
Just like pay somebody to drive us.
yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, just for the fact that that it's just we're gonna be wasted probably. And
I think so.
one of the things I gotta say is Mr. Carnage, Chris Carnage, shout out to Chris Carnage, talking about doing something for after do a quick podcast, talk about after, our thoughts and everything after the event and some stuff. So it's gonna be really good. It definitely is.
He also, I think he challenged me to like a shot battle, so I'm going to have to destroy him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. Ooh, the challenge, the gauntlet has been laid down. So it's.
Well, he laid it down first. He laid it down.
Discretion is advised.
He did. He did.
Yeah, he laid down the challenge. Yeah, Jade would be like this.
Player, it's on. Every day, all day.
It's like, I'm Irish, bro, and I'm in New York, and I work for the fire department. You're not going to drink me under the table.
It's like I'm German. I drink a lot. Not a lot. Shit.
Nice.
You're not going to win.
Jersey bars back in the days, but now it's like, pick up a 6-pack. That's it.
Yep.
Deepa.
Yeah, definitely.
England goes down all right. Or Coors Light sometimes, whatever. Don't matter. I switch it off.
Yeah.
As long as it's not Natty Ice, we're good.
Yeah. Yeah, never at a hotel party. Never at a hotel party.
Yeah, I for a while there I was drinking Natty Ice because it was basically all I could, afford at the time.
My God.
So that's
Natty
what I was drinking.
Yeah, that reminds me of college, Natty Ice. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's all I can, drink there. So yeah, of course I was gonna fucking drink, what I can. You get your hands on, man. You gotta get some stuff. Man.
You gotta play some beer pong, man.
Yeah.
I still kick ass at that no matter what.
I'm like totally looking forward to the 1 year thing. It's gonna be so much fun. Like, I'm finally gonna get to meet most of you guys in person.
I know. It's definitely.
I know. And then we get to go to. Then we'll go to wrestling after. Don't forget in April.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, as fans don't know, as we're talking on Twitch about wrestling, there's like about 9 pro wrestling indie promotions going to be in Jersey City for WrestleMania weekend. So if you're in the New Jersey area, go to Jersey City is going to have a couple of shows at the Eagle Hall, I think it's called, or something. I'm not too sure what the name, but we'll look it up, type it out again. I forget the name of it, but it's The Collective. That's what I want to say, The Collective.
Yeah.
Just check it out. A whole bunch of independent shows. I think the one that you would like is Black Craft Wrestling.
Probably.
I would like to go to that one. Would be the most
priority.
Yeah.
Priority one.
Priority. Yeah. Talking about promotions. ROH. We all know who Silas Young is from Ring of Honor. You guys have heard of Silas. You've heard of him.
Actually, he's going to be on our friend Robin Nelson's Wrestle Popcast next Tuesday. This Tuesday.
True.
Robin,
awesome.
man. He's knocking it out with guests, man. I mean, hell, he's had Hillbilly Jim on. He's had fucking Coco Beware. Cool. He's gonna have Bobby Eaton on. I think here next week on the 5th, and then
I know, and I'm working on Tito Santana for. He's going to be in town, so we'll work on him.
Definitely.
I mean, if I can get Bray and Oscar tomorrow, I got them.
That's gold. That's gold.
Yeah, that is. Now, Silas Young, he's in Ring of Honor. He's a 2-time Ring of Honor television champion. Apparently, it's like, his contract came up. What the hell is happening with him? Is he going to stay with Ring of Honor, or what's going to happen? Apparently, he signed a new 3-year deal, according to the Wrestling Observer newsletter. It was first reported earlier this month that his contract was set to expire at the end of the year, and he seemed signing with WWE. But as of the November 26th show in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, however, the Observer noted that Young was only there because his son is a big WWE fan, because he was in the attendance at the crowd. And Young is also from Wisconsin, and he was born just outside Milwaukee. And Young's been with the company, ROH, since 2012, but hinted it may be time for a change during a recent interview on the Wrestling Inc. podcast. He said, quote, "You can never say never in wrestling. WWE had a thing in the past couple years where they've been signing a lot of talent up. My contract's at the end of the year. I'm not opposed to talking to either side. When it comes down to it, it's a business. At the end of the day, you've got to go with what's best for you and your family. So, of course, Ring of Honor. Yep, exactly.
It's
No
just
money right
it
there.
Really is.
Right there. And, I think he still has a lot of potential and a lot to still grow with Ring of Honor. I still think that they can actually push him to be like a top heel in Ring of Honor because he's pretty.
Because he's wrestled with everybody on the roster probably.
Yeah.
That we know of, and it's like, come on, like Dalton Castle. There was a name for years, like, didn't think I've died with him. You know what I mean? Like he just was never. But Jay Lethal always on top.
Yeah, Jay Lethal.
What I would be afraid of is like Ring of Honor would build him up to be this amazing, amazing character, and then say his contract expires and he decides not to stay after they built him up.
Yeah.
And then he comes over to like WWE and they destroy him.
Yeah, that's the only
that's what
thing.
I'm afraid of. I mean, yeah, the money's there, but is it worth it if your character becomes garbage?
Well, one thing I've had this talk with the discussion with Chris Carnage. And the fact is, when it comes to talent coming over to WWE, it's, for example, AJ Styles. AJ Styles wrestled in Impact. He went to New Japan. He went to ROH. There for a while, he led the Bullet Club. Okay, he did it all.
Tons of places.
Yeah. Okay, what is the last place you want to go to? And basically, at the age he's at, and you want to basically have one last run and end up when the day comes to retire, and that's with WWE. And it's money and what's best for him and is for his family. That's it.
Security.
It's like one of someone I know, I'm not going to mention here on air, that I've discussed with David, that he becomes a fan of someone, but when they decide to take a stab and just have a run in WWE, he gets all offensive, like they sold out and they're ruined as soon as they sign the contract. It's like you never know that. It's like a lot of former ROH indie wrestlers have success. CM Punk, Kevin Owens, Daniel Bryan, Sami Zayn, in different ways. Cassius Ohno, who's in NXT. Yeah, you got this talent that's found success in different ways.
Samoa Joe.
Come
on.
Yeah.
Love Joe.
Yeah. Wendy. I need to get a sound clip of that. Wendy. But yeah, I agree with both of you guys, and I definitely understand where you're coming from, Jade, because they go to WWE and they get misused, and that's pretty.
It's like now it's the time Matt Riddle's going to be joining. When he comes, it's going to be interesting to see, because we know that. I mean, we know that from his MMA. Okay, yeah, but then he went on the indie scene and knocked it out of the park. Totally. It's going to be a shock to see what he does in character,
Yeah, it definitely is. It's definitely going to be interesting to see, because he's already on TV and he's already kind of doing a little bit of a feud with, I forget off the top of my head. Here's another example who signed with ROH was Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb, I don't know if you ever heard of that name, Jade. Jeff Cobb, that guy is a beast. Yeah.
He's dominating.
Yeah, he's dominating. He's dominating ROH right now. And someone I know, again, the name I shall not name, basically when news broke that Jeff Cobb signed with ROH, he had a fit because he was afraid he was going to go to WWE. He's like, if he goes to WWE, they're going to ruin him. Oh, no. He's all freaking out and shit. And I was like, you know what, man? Why don't you worry about what he's going to do right now? Don't worry about what he's going to do then. When he decides to do what he's going to do in the future, then worry about it. I'm sorry.
Did Silas sign another contract, or is that the jury's still out?
He signed a new 3-year deal with Ring of Honor, so he's staying with the company for another 3 years. And
good.
Yeah, that's that's one thing I think is going to be great because he can build himself up as a dominant heel or end up, going face. It don't matter because he's going to have a good run. I mean, he held that television champion 2 times. And
well, barring major injury, I think he'll do really well.
Yeah. Yeah, he will. And someone else who's doing really well in the Indies, of course, is Cody Rhodes. He's been making headlines.
I just saw something about that new wrestling federation again.
Yeah, did you
post out there?
Did you hear about that, Jade? About the thing? About the rumor about Cody starting a wrestling promotion, All Elite Wrestling?
I heard rumors about it. I didn't know he was actually doing it.
Yeah. There's been a lot of commercial.
Money right there. That'd be big time. Catch our eyes. We'll be there. I'd be there.
Yeah.
All in? Come on. What did he do for All In? Come on, really?
Yeah. Look at All In. Look how commercial and critical success that is. They said it couldn't be done. And he proved him wrong.
Yeah, did.
And the speculation that there's been a lot of speculation so far that Cody and the Young Bucks aren't done making history. And one thing Cody has addressed, the rumor of him starting a new promotion head on, but he did tease some information regarding it during a meet and greet in Melbourne, Australia. Apparently from the Wrestling Observer newsletter reports that when he was asked about the new promotion, Cody said to wait for January as an announcement would be made. Cody also said the announcement would be bigger than anyone would expect. Cody teased comes right off the heels off the news, which may not be related to the new plans announced, which was last week reported that the co-owner of the NFL Jacksonville Jaguars filed a trademarks for the promotion called, quote, All Elite Wrestling. And this obviously could play off the Elite faction in which Cody and the Bucks are a part of in New Japan and ROH. And also, there's been an LLC registration for the trademark All Out, Double or Nothing, among others. And of course, with All Elite Wrestling, Double or Nothing is rumored to be the name for the All In 2 pay-per-view, which would be held in Las Vegas. Yeah, so what do you think?
I guess those rumors are actually based on facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's right there. Because when WWE trademarks something, it gets out there. So there's speculation. Like when the FXL got trademarked again, it's like, are they going to bring it back? Boom. Vince announces it. We're going to have the XFL coming back. Yeah. We're going to play some football.
Go along, Everett.
Yeah, you don't catch that football, you're fired. Of course, Vinnie Mac playing some XFL football in the backyard.
Throwing there, Stephanie with the pom-poms.
Shane scores a touchdown to do the Shane O'Mac dance.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Shuffle.
But
let's not get it twisted. When someone files something, there's always going to be someone that blows a whistle. It never.
I'm stepping away for a minute. I'll be right back.
All right. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Jade. When someone does file something, someone's going to blow a whistle about it. Because ain't that public record? If someone files a trademark, that becomes public record, don't it? It does. It is
all available on. It's a government thing, so all government information is available, especially like trademarks, patents, all that stuff is available because it's federal. Mm-hmm. And I think it's the Freedom of Information Act makes everything like that available to us. So, well, yeah, it's kind of like a whistleblower. There are people that are paid to sit there and just monitor these freaking sites and all these, things to find stuff just like what we're talking about. And as soon as they find it, they will tell media outlets, and they'll be like, all right, well, here's my information, I'm selling it to you, and that's how they get paid. And it's not a bad gig, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. And with Cody starting his own apparently wrestling promotion with the Young Bucks, and now if the Jacksonville Jaguars are basically back in this, that's money right there. And of course, TV would have that come in, Shop for Network, have a TV deal, and talent. TV talent, that'd be two things right there. And location, where would you have it at?
Well, if Jacksonville's backing it, maybe they would have it in Jacksonville.
That's true. That's true, because his father, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, put Florida on the map with wrestling back during his day.
It's true.
He did. And I wouldn't be surprised if unhappy talent in WWE decides, you know what? If I could go over to this promotion and be myself and do this, then that's where I'm going. I'm definitely going to be going to there. And I'm going to head to that promotion.
Like, they can have more control.
Yeah. Cody already proved that you can actually make a name for yourself without the backing machine of WWE. He proved that you can go out there to the indies, you can actually make a name for yourself without that big corporation. You have complete freedom, complete control over your character and your style in the ring. If you look at his style when he's wrestled in WWE compared to New Japan and ROH, it is completely different. It is completely different, but more aggressive. And I love that about Cody. His wrestling style is more aggressive in what he does.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I mean, if you think about it, you really, when it comes down to it, NXT gets away with a lot because it's run by Triple H. So he actually will allow people to have more control over their storyline, their character. He helps them develop, which is what NXT was always for. Now, the problem that I've always had with WWE is Vince McMahon's chokehold that he has over these characters. Where he has to have the final say. Like, perfect example, Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman is the ideal of what Vince McMahon loves. He loves the big dudes, those gigantic dudes. I mean, look what I just saw the other day. It was the anniversary of The Undertaker's original appearance in the WWE.
Yes.
And they were talking about how The Undertaker is like the epitome of how Vince wants his wrestlers to be. Yeah. So you got a guy like Braun Strowman who's almost the same size as The Undertaker was in his heyday. Right. Probably a little bigger.
Yeah.
Not high, but I think like muscular-wise.
Uh-huh.
And you're kind of choking him. Because first you had him basically as part of the Wyatt family, and he was in the background, and then when the Wyatt family got broken up, you had this breakaway star with Strowman, and Vince is choking it down. It's choking it. And he did the same with Kevin Owens, because he doesn't like the fact that Kevin Owens has a bit of a tummy. It does not matter how good Kevin Owens is in the ring. It does not matter how good he is on the mic. To Vince, he's fat, and he doesn't want it. So he pushes him to the back, pushes him to the side. They're doing it with Strowman now. And I don't understand why Vince always has to go and feel like these characters need his final touch. It's like, no. These characters, they may need the polish, but they're basically forged out of what they need to be. Don't fuck with them. They're good with the way that they are. I mean, well, that's just my 2 cents.
What were you talking about?
Talking about Cody with I'm echoing.
We were talking about how Rhodes will probably set up in Florida.
Yeah, Jacksonville. So Jacksonville Jaguars is backing the apparently All Elite Wrestling. And have Cody set up in Jacksonville. We're talking about talent unhappy in WWE. For the fact of the matter is that Cody has already proved that you don't need WWE to make it, and talent could leave WWE and go for that promotion and be happy and be who they are and not be restrained like Jade's talking about, having that chokehold. You can't do this, you can't do that. You know?
It's just money. Yep, money. Also, like always.
I don't know. I mean, I've always had an issue where, and I've noticed it, like, I'll follow a wrestler from their, like, very beginning through the trials and wherever they go, whether they go to Ring of Honor, NXT, you know, when there used to be ECW, all that stuff. And then I noticed that when they get to WWE, it's different. Mm-hmm. And I won't have that love for these characters anymore. And it doesn't matter whether they do a heel turn or baby flip face or whatever. It does not matter. It's just for some reason the way that they're marketed bothers me. Yeah. That
I definitely do agree right there. How it does bother people with how their favorite wrestler gets marketed right there. They do good if they go to NXT. They do great. Okay, they do excellent. And then as soon as they hit the main roster, they turn to shit. They turn to shit because creative don't know. The writers are like, what do we do? And they don't have nothing. Look how long it took fucking Sanity to actually been given something when they went to SmackDown Live. And of course, like, hell, like Mike Bennett, Mike Kanellis. Look at him. He was with the Kingdom, ROH, man. You know that, David. Him and Maria Kanellis. They were freaking, like, awesome. The Kingdom. They left. She went back to WWE after what, I forget, like 8 or 9 years. He comes, and then big buzz about him, and then it falls flat. And now he's on 205 Live now. I mean, nothing wrong with 205 Live. Yeah. I mean,
205 Live.
It's run by Triple H. It's better than what it's been. I mean, seriously. But
I don't watch it.
Yeah, I know.
It's the one show I don't watch, honestly. I don't enjoy 205 Live. I never have.
Let me suggest a match to watch. You know, maybe you watch it sometime this week. Pull up the match with Cedric Alexander versus Buddy Murphy.
Okay.
Pull that up on 205 Live when they had their match for the Cruiserweight title. 45 or more longer minutes of one hell of a match. They promoted the hell out of that, okay? On Monday night, I remember the week they did that.
Yeah, because we were talking about it, right? Everett, we were talking all about it. It was like, wow.
Monday night, they were promoting it, okay? All right, you got my attention on the promoting, okay? I already knew in the back of my head already Triple H already took over the reins of running 205 Live because I didn't watch it for almost a year. Then Tuesday, I'm watching SmackDown, 205 Live, title match. Okay, you really got me. And the buzz behind it, how they promoted it, I said, you know what? I'm going to watch it. So after SmackDown, I turned on the network. I sat there and watched 205 Live. I was like, dude, this is more wrestling and not a lot of comical, stupid segments with little wrestling. They actually had wrestling, solid matches. In that main event, they gave them 45 minutes to almost, hell of a time. And I was telling David about it. I go, David, you got to watch this match, man. And he was like, no way. So he watched it. He was like, dude, that was one fucking great match. I said, yeah, it was. I said, they changed now. I said, Triple H just made it wrestling like NXT, but it's cruiserweights. And it was great. So look that up this week sometime, Jade, and watch that. And then you're going to be like, wow, this is great because he knows what the hell he's doing. You know, Hunter knows what the hell he's doing. And
yeah, I'll definitely do some homework. Yeah. Whenever you guys suggest something to me, it usually always ends up being good.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we do appreciate you, saying that. I mean,
that's why we wanted to have you on tonight. Come on, we need a female's perspective of wrestling. You know that?
Yeah, we definitely do. Now, you've heard of Wrestle Kingdom. Wrestle Kingdom is New Japan's WrestleMania. They do at the beginning in January every year. And last year was fucking amazing for the fact you had Jericho and Kenny Omega. And that story and that build was fucking great. Well,
with the fucking paint.
Yeah. Yeah, he fucking Jericho and Kenny Omega fucking tore it up there in Japan there. It was fucking great. The build up, him showing up and knocking Kenny Omega out with the belt, old school Southern wrestling thing. He's bleeding, Kenny Omega's bleeding and shit, and he's pounding him and stuff, and he's looking at people, he's like, shut up, beating them. And during the press conferences, Kenny sitting there.
He went old school attitude era on it, and I love it.
Yeah, I loved it. I love this Jericho, man. This Jericho was fucking great. And Wrestle Kingdom has always been great with the matches they've had on the card. Well, apparently Wrestle Kingdom 13 will be streaming live on the Fite TV for $34.99 on January 4th. And basically the show will air at 3 a.m., in its entirety in either Japanese or English. And the event will also be streamed on New Japan Wrestling World. But you can sign up for that for like $9 a month. And the match card, for the matches, check this out. You got Kenny Omega going up against Hiroshi Tashami for the IWGPA Heavyweight Championship. Chris Jericho versus Naito for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. And you got Kushida versus Tajima Ishimori for the IWGPA Junior Heavyweight Championship. And you got Yosha Ana. My Japanese stinks right now. It does. Yosha Nobudu, Kan Marua, and El Depresero versus the Rampin 3K for the Tag Team Championship. And you got Torahasha Ishimi versus Zack Sabre Jr. for the Red Pro British Heavyweight Championship. I didn't even know I had one.
I always like Zack. He can pull out
Zack Sabre
on the friggin' map.
That's a guy to check out right there, Jade. Zack Sabre Jr. He almost signed last year with WWE, and he said, nah.
No, I remember that. I do remember that because I was like, ooh, that's. And I was saying to my friend John, believe it or not, who's like a huge. Me and John are the ones that'll usually go back and forth about wrestling.
Uh-huh.
If I'm not talking to Fernando about it. And John and I were talking about that deal. And he was like saying, please don't take it, please don't take it, please don't take it, because WWE is going to ruin him. He's not ready yet. He's great, but he's not there yet. He still has so much to do in Ring of Honor. And I agreed with him.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't take the deal. Now, he's like, nah, I'm going to go off and do my own thing. And he did. And in another match here, you're like this one, David. You got Okada versus Jay White. Yep, Okada. He's fucking. He's awesome in the ring too. Okada is in New Japan. He definitely is. And then also on the card, Kelly Klein, defeated Ginny Ross to become the fourth participant in the ROH Women of Honor World Championship, the Four Corner Survival match. Simasuski will defend her title against Madison Rayne, Karen Q, and Klein at ROH Final Battle on December 14th. And that card right there, you'll have Jay Lethal, the ROH World Heavyweight Champion, will go up against Cody. You'll have Simasuki versus in the Madison Rayne, like I just mentioned, in the Four Corner Survival. Jeff Cobb will defend the ROH World Heavyweight Championship against Adam Page, the World TV title, Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian will verse the Young Bucks and the Briscoes for the ROH Tag Team Championships in a ladder match. And then
ladder match.
Yes. Hell, it gets better. Flip Gordon versus Bully Ray in I Quit match.
Whoa!
Dude, Marty Scurll versus Christopher Daniels, the rights to future ROH World Title match. Whoever wins that will get a shot at the ROH title match.
I guess I'm watching something.
Yeah,
I guess I'm gonna be up at 3 a.m. for several hours.
Well, no,
okay
that's this is ROH right here. I'm reading the rest of this here. This is Final Battle on December 14th in New York City. It's on yeah. Look at that.
That's right. My boy John is going to that, and I said that he's an asshole because he got tickets, and I was like, why didn't you get me one?
And then you got Matt Taven versus Dalton Castle, and you have Jonathan.
We could have gone to Ring of Honor, damn it.
Yeah, Jonathan Grisham.
Jade, we could have gone to Ring of Honor, damn it.
You got it's in your neck of the woods, guys. And then Jonathan Grisham.
MSG, right? I think they're having it at Madison Square Garden.
It might be.
Probably.
I can pull it up here. Jonathan Grisham versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. Freaking good card.
The octopus. The octopus.
Yep.
As he's always called. Jonathan.
That, I got it right here.
Zack Sabre. I always want to tell, I'll tell her again. Yeah, Jade, Zack Sabre used to wrestle for Beyond Wrestling.
Ooh. Here we go, Jade.
Beyond Wrestling.
Our Ring of Honor
Beyond
final
Wrestling.
battle will be at the Manhattan Center's Hammerstein Ballroom.
Right where I just was last Saturday. Okay, yeah. That's
that
a
place
really
is awesome. I've been there for a lot of Ring of Honor shows.
Denver. Oh my God, this venue.
It's so cool. It's just really
so good because believe it or not, it's not that big.
It's not.
It's not. So you, no matter where you are, because they set the ring up right in the middle where they usually have the mosh pit. They set the ring up there, so they have a balcony above so that you can like look down and see, and then they have like little side, like 3-floor up side balconies, kind of like remember the old fogey guys from the Muppet Show?
Yes.
Kind of like that. And then they have the stage where obviously they'll have probably people sitting up there as well. So no matter where you sit in this venue, you're going to have a good view.
You get a good seat.
Yeah.
I've sat there. I've actually sat for ECW's One Night Stand too when they were there.
Nice.
6th row.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty. It's a good setup. It's really awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And there's
for Ring of Honor,
bars.
Yeah. That's One Night Stand. I know exactly where you're talking about. Yeah. Check this out. You guys definitely have to go. ROH meet and greets will begin 2 hours prior to bell time. This is your opportunity to enjoy exclusive access with your favorite star. Purchases include one posted photo and one signed 8x10 supplied by ROH or personal item. Check this out. $50 Young Bucks. $50 Cody Rhodes, Brandy Rhodes. $40 for ROH World Champion Jay Lethal. $40 Marty Scurll. $40 Hangman Page.
I think we are going to need to go. I mean, even if we can't watch the show, we could at least do the meet and greet.
Yeah. $30 Jeff Cobb. $30
What date?
Tanel Dashwood, a.k.a. Emma. The Christopher Daniel and Kazarian Scorpion Sky. Zach, $30. Jack Sabre Jr., $30.
That's not bad. That's good prices.
Dude, this could be fucking great. I want to watch this fucking pay-per-view when this shit comes out. This is going to be so fucking great.
I would love to be at all them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I definitely would.
You said it's December 14th that they're doing the meet and greets?
Yep, December 14th that's at the pay-per-view right there. Yeah, the tickets are on sale right now.
Wait, I thought it was sold out.
What? Sold out?
Ring of Honor.
No.
See if there's still tickets going.
Yeah,
Sure.
all right. Let me click on the buy tickets.
Yeah, no, good.
Let's see if I click on buy tickets. Loading. Oh, no way. Are you kidding me?
What?
Oh my God, what the fuck is that?
I'll tell you. Oh no, these tickets went fast and we were unable to find more right now.
Told ya.
It's
Yeah,
sold
go on
out.
StubHub. You'll find them.
StubHub, yeah. Yo, I got tickets. You want to buy tickets? It's like you walk down New York there to go to it. Some guy, ticket scalper's like,
I should call Larry up. I should make my connections with my friend Larry.
you get tickets. You'd be like,
Larry.
Jackpot.
Damn it. I'll tell your friend he sucks.
what?
I do. Every day it gets closer, I'm like, fuck you.
Well, we'll be watching the pay-per-view. We'll be watching it. Oh, it's alright. We'll all watch it together. How's that? We'll set aside that night. We'll all be on here watching it together.
Yeah, why not? No.
All right. Mark your calendar.
Yeah.
Everett.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with.
You know what? I feel this is how I feel right now since you can't get tickets for Ring of Honor Final Battle.
Fickle, 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 fickle.
Or actually, yeah.
Fickle.
Fickle.
Oh,
Fickle. Fickle.
No.
Yeah.
He's a dummy. Yeah.
I mean, I'll still go and see if I can get in for the meet and greet. Fuck it. I'm right.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Definitely. It definitely would be. But that right there.
I gotta see how I'm feeling, though. That's 2 days after the surgery.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
And, I mean...
You know what? That's Christmas week almost. Like, it's going to be packed.
Yeah.
The city is going to be jam-packed.
And Hammerstein's right there by, like, freaking...
Yeah.
On 34th, too. So, driving in, yeah.
No.
What's it like? Is it bad?
Oh,
it's bad. I mean, I'm not familiar. I'm not
You
familiar.
can't go out your door.
What?
You didn't go on a street corner.
You can't?
Okay, is what bad? Times Square or Manhattan during Christmas season?
Manhattan.
We'll just say, yeah, both of them in Christmas season. And
I've been there many times. I know. It's a nightmare.
How bad of a nightmare is it? Is it bad?
It's horrible. I mean, Manhattan itself, no matter what time of the year, is just the worst. Now multiply that by everybody coming in because the Hammerstein Ballroom is right down the block from Macy's Herald Square. So you have literally every single person there trying to see the window displays and get shopping done, and then the Rockefeller Center tree is not that far away.
Yeah.
Everything is within that whole little area there.
Oh.
And it is just, forgive my French, but it is a clusterfuck.
It's a clusterfuck. The subway is a mess.
The subway is a mess to begin with, but now add in all the tourists that come in from like the tri-state area or people that actually come in to see family. So of course they want to go to Manhattan. They want
to take their car into the city, drive around.
You take their car, drive around the city. So basically, you got a
33 and a third chance.
Of actually getting through all that shit.
Yes.
Bingo.
And of course, you get the tourists that come in there and they're like,
But you know and I know that you're only half the man that I am, and I have half the brain that you do.
and of course, you get the tourists in there, you know, taking pictures all over the place. They're like,
Fuck yeah!
No, the best part is they you know a true New Yorker because a New Yorker is going to be doing this. They're going to be looking down at their phone and walking.
Yeah.
A tourist is going to be doing this.
Yes.
Woo! Like getting their phone out, trying to take like a selfie, or they'll have the selfie stick, which
fucking pisses me off. I know. That's
Yeah.
just stupid.
Yeah, basically, you're like, you run into them and you're like, you know what's going to happen?
You know what's gonna happen? You just made the list!
Dude, I was screaming that the other day when I went to Hammerstein for the concert, because these people would not get the fuck out of my way, and I'm trying to get to my concert, and I'm just like, no. So I'm with my boy John, and
What'd you see?
oh, I saw Hailstorm
Yes.
in this moment and New Year's Day.
Nice.
Oh, awesome.
You know what
Yeah.
you know what you have to do next time, Jade? Someone gets in her way, you're just gonna have to.
I might. Don't tempt me.
That's how you do it. And when they look up, you can just basically say,
Here's Johnny.
Here's Jade.
"Yep."
Here's Jade.
Yep.
I'm totally with it. I'm with it.
Now,
So
one
it was a
last
good
thing I want to
concert,
talk
huh?
about.
That's awesome.
That
It was a
is
great concert.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
All 3 bands are fronted by women, and they can rock. Oh my god.
Yeah, I hear a lot of In This Moment when I'm listening on Octane on Sirius XM when I'm going to work in the mornings. I definitely hear them quite a bit on the Octane channel, and sometimes on Liquid Metal. It depends. But one last wrestling thing I want to mention here before we move on to the other topics that we have to discuss, and I want to
Just
thank everyone
bullshit.
viewing
Just
in on the
bullshit.
live
It's all
stream tonight
bullshit.
here. What? What'd you say? Bullshit.
Oh my god. Talk about
David, you gotta flush before you do that. There you go.
friends on
You feel
Super
better
Radio
now?
Brothers.
You feel better? Yeah, when David walks in the room, he's like,
Oh my god. Would you every time he puts me on the spot. Thanks.
Just carry that soundbite with you, and like when we walk into the freaking place where for the 1 year, you just like have it play over the loudspeakers and just go with it.
if I do that, it's gonna be like this. Everyone's gonna be like, I'll come in and like, hey, how you doing? And then all of a sudden I'm gonna be like,
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be a blast.
Quite literally.
or I just walk in and go,
What the? Hey, Rick, you better check your drawers on that.
hey, got a little bit in my drawers.
Wow.
I just say, hey,
great.
guess what?
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Jade, this is just a normal day with us on the podcast.
I guess
I'm
I
with
have
I know.
if I'm there live and an accident happens, I have a
33 and a third chance.
see if I could change my drawers without anyone noticing.
Thank God I'm not like one of those females that'd be like, oh my god, ew. I'd be sitting there going, I'll time you, bro. It's
No, Jade would be like this.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes.
You gotta go hard after the yes. Part, yes. Yes.
Actually,
I don't think I'm that good. I don't think I'm that good.
when I'm in bed at night, sitting there laying there.
Maybe if I eat some like dairy.
Dairy does it, man. Dairy does it.
How do we
I'll sit
get
there-
to the topic and talk
I don't know.
about
I don't. Well,
This is
I'll
not
be
normal.
sitting there. I'll be sitting there laying there in bed, and all of a sudden, I'll roll over and I'll do this to my wife. I'll be like, and then she me
Yeah,
out
she
of the
probably
bed.
would do that.
Yeah, out of the bed there.
She'd probably try to kill you if you ever hotboxed her.
Oh God, yeah. You want a Dutch oven, babe? She'd fucking kill me. Where's Everett Lee? I don't know. Last thing I heard was he was talking about Dutch oven with his wife. It's like, well, she probably stuck his ass in the fucking Dutch oven.
Yeah.
She fed
Graham.
you to the gators.
Mm.
Now, one thing that was obvious and you noticed would be in WWE that it looked like there for a while, it looked like that they were going to apparently take the title, the Intercontinental Championship, off of Seth Rollins. It looked like that was going to happen. And apparently it came out that the plans to take the belt off Rollins was nixed. WWE reportedly had plans for Elias to win an Intercontinental Championship a few weeks back. Elias right now, we all know he's currently receiving, a big baby face push because he's so over with the fans. And thank God that they've like, you know what, this guy's over. Let's get him over. And it's great, But with the slow build, it sounded like WWE was, really about to push him through the red band's roof. But reports from at WrestleVotes reports that Elias was set to win Intercontinental Championship from Seth Rollins. Then they turned to Dean Ambrose heel last month. There's no word on if the title change was nixed. Elias right now is feuding with Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and general manager Constipated Corbin. And Rollins will...
He's not going to be the general manager for long.
Nope. He's supposed to defend his title against Ambrose at December 16th TLC pay-per-view. And it's rumored that Elias will have a push, and it will continue into WrestleMania 35 season. What do you guys think about the Drifter Elias with the push? Them turning him from being, telling the audience to silence their cell phones, shut their mouths, to basically embracing the fans and enjoying the fans. It's good, ain't it? I think.
I don't like it.
You don't like Elias?
I don't like Elias to begin with.
Oh, don't say that.
He annoys me, and that's what a good heel is supposed to do.
But he's getting the reaction. He's getting a good reaction. So why not make him good? Turn him from bad to good. Because back in the day, they were with Steve Austin, Stone Cold.
What?
Yeah, Mr. Stone Cold Steve Austin, I'll tell you what, I'll come out here, I'm going to stump a mud hole in your ass, and I'm going to walk you dry. What? Stone Cold, don't play around. Son, when you step in the ring of Stone Cold Steve Austin, give me oh, hell yeah. But, he was doing everything to get the fans to hate him, and basically they cheered him. So why not do the same thing with Elias? They're always cheering. They're always singing along with him. You don't do that with a bad guy. You do it with a good guy, and therefore, I think they did the right thing. And yeah, he can get annoying. Yeah, he can get annoying though. But he's one hell of a wrestler, and I'd have to say
I'll never deny that he can wrestle.
Mm-hmm. One of his best matches, I would have to say, was back probably a few months ago when I forget what pay-per-view it was. It's where he wrestled Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental Championship. I think that was at SummerSlam, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong there.
SummerSlam?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah,
it was one hell of a
so.
match. It was. What are you doing, David?
Put my WrestleMania ticket away.
Oh, okay. He's hiding it. No one's gonna find it.
No, actually, you know what?
The precious.
I keep it right in a CD case. That's
Nice.
it.
Nice.
It's like the precious. What it has to. We must hide the precious.
Yeah, so the nephews don't rip it apart, right?
Yeah. Now, I guess WrestleVotes at WrestleVotes put out there on Twitter.
I love this.
What the hell is that? Oh, it's the
That's my
skull.
skull.
It's the skull. To be or not to be? That is the
It's
question.
like gold. It's like weird gold flakes. I love
Gold
it.
flakes.
Got that at
Gold
Halloween.
flake. Gold flake. That's David's wrestling name. That's his wrestling name. Gold flake.
Gold dust. Gold dust days. Remember that?
Oh God, gold dust.
Gold dust. Yeah. Yeah. What? They were doing something to him for a while there, and then they nixed that. You know, I don't know. He's kind of faded off. He's like disappeared. He has. He's definitely disappeared. Do you think they're gonna put the strap on Ambrose? Here's an interesting scenario for you guys. Okay, Seth Rollins, he's good. He has the IC belt. Okay, Elias is good. Okay, I mean, right there, one has to turn. You can't have two faces, two good guys. Now, if they take the belt off of Rollins and put it on Ambrose and he runs with it through up until WrestleMania, would you be interested in a feud with Ambrose and Elias for the IC title?
Oh, I don't know, honestly, because, I mean, we got the Lunatic Fringe. I mean, he's bringing it back, that old school style where he's just a freaking nutcase.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a
too.
lot. He's bringing it back to the days where he kind of like did the backyard wrestling kind of persona. And I'm really enjoying the heel turn, because Ambrose, to me, I think always made a better heel than a face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, he did.
My issue is Elias is such a good wrestler that while the matches between them would be amazing, I'm not so sure how that storyline would work.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd still, they would use Dean as a transitional champion. If
Did
you
you
look
see
at
the Jade? Did you watch the Chronicle with actually Dean Ambrose?
Yeah, on
did
the
you watch
network.
that Chronicle that was out?
Yeah, did you see that? Oh, dude, Jade, you have to watch it. You have to watch it. It was fucking great.
The guy who was on the mat.
Where is it?
At the show. Where was it? I actually had a guy I
Cincinnati.
had him on my podcast. The guy, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
Everett?
Yeah. It was Cincinnati. It's it's on the WWE Network there. The Chronicles,
okay.
It follows Dean Ambrose up in for the last year when he got hurt and what he was doing, and then up to his comeback, and then up to everything from him turning on Rollins and all the way up until now.
Yeah. So
okay.
The last
yeah.
8 months of what he was doing.
Nelson's favorite actually the owner of that, Cody Hawk trained. You know, Cody Hawk is one of the big trainers, and he, you know, Ambrose is one of his, you know, guys he trained. But
yes,
you know, it goes back to like you know, they just moved the building, right? Remember that,
right.
Everett? They were talking about. Rob was telling how they got changed over to yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because Rob
definitely
sees
did.
that guy Cody all the time at shows. It's amazing. Like these
is.
other guys are just.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've been so busy with everything. I haven't had a chance to really sit down at the network and catch up on everything.
Well,
so I'll probably have a chance to do that like Tuesday.
Yeah.
Probably because I'm busy all weekend with the con. So.
You're gonna be conned.
Yep. Yeah. You have the con. You have the con, and I loved it. I loved watching it because it was so good. It was so good. I enjoyed it. I sat there because seeing how they did it and how they shot it, it was almost kayfabe in a way, and how they did it is just neat. Now
really
the other
cool
one I'm gonna
I
watch.
had one of the guys on my podcast that was on a mat wrestling with Dean.
Yeah,
like how,
almost
the day before he really didn't want to get into it. You know what I mean? Wasn't supposed to really, but he talked about it. It was awesome. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you said he said tune in, you'll see, and we did.
Yeah.
We did. Now they got. Did you ever catch the one they did the 365 with Kevin Owens for the whole year when he won the US?
I think I probably watched that, but my memory's a little bit meh right now.
They released a new one with AJ Styles after he won the WWE Championship from Mahal, and all the way up until when he lost it to Daniel Bryan a few weeks ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't see that. Did you see that one yet? I didn't see it yet.
I'll have to watch that.
Like I said, there's a lot of catching up I have to do when it comes to the actual network.
Yeah. Well, they add so much content on here all the time. It's amazing how much content they put on the WWE network, how much content and everything that they do put on there. Now,
Hey, how come we don't have our own network?
we don't have our own. What? What, David? Did you have a?
Can you imagine?
Oh my!
All the money we make on the videos. My
network.
God.
We got our own network. You didn't know that?
I know.
You didn't know that? We have our own network. We had our
Bob Marley sponsoring it this next week, couple weeks. Hey, Mod.
Hey,
He'll be sponsoring.
I kind of feel like I should have busted out the tank top that I made that shows the network symbol on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went to one of those T-shirt shops in the mall.
Yes.
I showed them our network symbol, and I was like, "Put this on a tank top for me," because I prefer tank tops because I don't know, they're comfortable. Like T-shirts for sometimes I feel like I'm getting choked.
Yeah.
So I wanted the option of wearing either or. And when I got the tank top, everybody's like, "Where the fuck did you get that?" I was like, "I made it, bitches."
I made it, bitches.
Well, now you can make one with the Deathmatch Russell podcast one too. How's that? Yeah.
Well, you can always go to Sports Sanity Customs and get the Podcast C Network shirt done. Now, one thing for 2019,
for free, so it doesn't matter.
One thing in 2019, I'm going to tease you guys a little bit since you're talking about Podcast C Network. One thing in 2019, all I have to say is that that's not the only thing. New changes and new things to come in 2019 from Podcast C Network that you may see. You know, it may not be the only new thing you may see. You guys didn't catch what I was doing, didn't you? You may,
Logo.
I'll just get that, so I'm gonna leave it as that right there.
I caught it. I didn't want to react too much because I'm sitting there going, "Is this about the thing?" Oh wait, it might be. It's like, yeah, man. Who knows? Maybe if I can get some T-shirts made, I'll bring those down too.
Yeah, if you're gonna bring Feinics Skate, you guys want to bring your merchandise, you're more welcome to, because at the event there's gonna be a lot of people.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna ship them down to you.
Yeah,
ship my shirts out.
Mine will be in carry-on.
You're gonna David, you're gonna ship your shirts down to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna ship your shirts down to you. I'll help you box of shit. Yeah.
So we went totally off topic.
Yeah, we did. We were talking about shit and poop. Sound like Super 8 Brothers last night talking about the shit report.
Yeah.
One thing I forgot to do, I gotta mention to our viewers, if you feel like you wanna talk about some shit, go ahead and call that phone line right there at 386-206-1595. During our live podcast, you'll be able to talk to us. Our pre-recorded, you're making an answering machine service, and not much else going on with that. No. So, yeah. Well, since we talked about a lot of wrestling shit.
We did. This was awesome.
I know. I love this.
A lot of shit that we really don't talk about.
I know.
It's seriously, it's great.
I know.
No.
Me never do this all the time, though. We just try to catch up on and try to bring different people and see what their points are,
Yeah.
Jade?
Yeah, we definitely.
It's fun because, whenever you guys do a good wrestling podcast, I'm always somehow involved in it, and I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Well, anytime. Let's do this again and again. Let's get more. Let's do this. I think we're going to have to get Robin involved with this next one.
Yeah.
We'll have to pull him off the shelf.
Yeah.
Well, he's busy. He's a busy man.
Yeah, he is a busy man. He definitely is a busy man with everything that he does. Now, one thing I want to do is...
that's an idea we should do at the show. Wrestle Challenge.
Wrestle Challenge. Who you got challenged? You got who you...
We'll do our own Wrestle Challenge. Yeah.
And that's an idea. That's an idea.
And Chris, yeah, we could do that. Let's do it.
Now, one thing I talked about with Tommy that I like to do is eventually when we get around to it, I like to do a Who You Got Challenge with Podcast C Network.
Oh my God. We
shows going up against each other for Who You Got Challenge.
that is gonna be insane. As it is now that I have my co-host Josh Phoenix with me. The Phoenix Gate can finally throw our hat into the Who You Got Challenge ring. And I've been saying we want in, because the next one we do after this is probably going to be Eternal Con.
Yeah.
So that's June of next year. And I'm sitting here going, nah. I am not letting, because we're talking about a three-way death match between us, New York City, and Florida.
Oh, wow. Well,
Yeah.
it's been mentioned before. I've talked mentioned it with Tommy and talked about in doing a one with Podcast City Network shows. It's like these shows on this side, these shows on this side, and then I don't know how we kind of like talked and kind of teased, just open discussion about how we were going to do this. And one of the things it would be interesting is narrowing it down to the finals on who is going to be the last contender standing on what shows. Which shows are going to pick what person, and which shows are going to go up against each other for who you got, which is going to be great. And that may be something we may do in 2019 sometime. I don't know. There's a lot of things that with the network that's going to be discussed and be revealed at the 1-year anniversary for 2019. There's stuff that Chris Carnage will probably come after me at night when I'm sleeping if I spill too much right now.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Everett?
Yeah.
What are you talking about right
Yeah.
now?
The board will,
stop doing that! Stop letting them know!
the board will vote me down as CEO. One of the CEOs of the network.
Joe.
Yeah, Chris will F5 me out in my freaking front yard, if I did that. Shout out to Chris Carnage. I did get a compliment this week from, I forgot who it was, from, I think it was Mr. Malave from Second Rounds, or Lexon Dex. Said he enjoyed the announcement video, and he says that me and Chris have good chemistry. Well, hell, Chris has been doing this with me for the last 2 years. Yeah, he came on episode 17 of the Everett Lee Show, and he's never left. He came on there, and it's been great. And yeah, Chris is awesome. Chris is an awesome guy, and me and him, like we talked about.
Did you tell Jade about the food? Oh my God, we were talking about a conversation earlier. The Harvest Place, Joe.
No, I don't want to bring that up. I don't want to bring that up on live. No, I'll tell her after. I'll tell her off air. I'll tell her off the air. I'm not going to tell that on air. There's some things you could share on air, and there's other things that you can't share, and this is one of the things that I am not going to share. It's
Fine.
sick.
Okay,
I'll tell you what happened. I will tell you. Well, here's what I'll do. Okay, since I can mute the audio right now. Okay. We're not gonna have dead air, so forget it. I'll tell you after we get off air. Okay.
Yeah.
Just tell me after. I'm not.
Yeah.
It's not like we don't talk.
David does that, man. He just brings shit out of it like everywhere. It's like
whatever.
Yeah.
All right, I'm leaving.
Yeah. This is David. David loves to pull a curtain call all the time. He does. I feel like I feel like this, man. I basically feel like the Wizard of Oz with Dorothy and stuff.
Yeah.
When sometimes I'm with David.
Do not look at that guy.
Yeah. What the hell
Pay no
is
attention
that?
to that man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you gotta see his dog.
Oz.
Oh, Everett, go ahead, show your dog. Where's your dog? Where's
He,
the sweater?
he's asleep. Yeah.
He had a Christmas sweater on.
Aww.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
All right then. So what
Yeah.
are we talking about next?
What's on the I don't even know. I'm not even looking at the notepad.
Oh, here it
What do you
is.
have, Everett?
Here it is.
Oh, the great Oz has spoken. Oh. Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
Thank you.
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. That's David. That's David right there. He's always like, yeah, David.
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
Just remember, Everett, you're doomed.
I'm doomed. You're doomed. You're all doomed. You're doomed.
You're all doomed.
You're doomed.
You gotta get that one going eventually. You need to get that one in there. Some
Yeah.
new stuff coming.
Yeah,
Sound
definitely
bites.
do. Definitely do. Well, I need to go real quick.
Yes.
yes.
Break.
I have to so tell you what, while I go do that real quick, do you you guys want to start on the next discussion, or do you want to wait till I come back?
I was gonna go have a cigarette, but I guess
I was gonna do a little intermission period here.
Yeah, let's kill 15 minutes.
Take an intermission.
All right, we're gonna intermission, folks. We shall return and pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. We're gonna break for a couple minutes, and we will be back.
Woo!
On Podcast City Network.
Play that music.
Yes, play that funky music, white boy.
Play that funky music.
Play that funky music.
And they were dancing.
Yes, we shall return.
Let's go. Stay tuned, people. Which. Goodbye.
All right. We are back.
Hey, welcome back.
And at this time right now, I want to give a mention to supporters of Podcast City Network. You can find these over on podcastcity.net, home of the Everett Lee Show, ELS Uncut, Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast, Wrestle Popcast with Robin Nelson, Paranormal Files presents Robin Nelson. Robin Nelson presents Paranormal Files 13.
Wait, you don't forget about our guest tonight.
Yes, the Feinics Gate podcast. Second rounds, New York and Florida. The Imaginarium with Scott and Todd, Super Radio Brothers, The Chris Carnage Show, Final Score, and much, much more around podcastcity.net. City Limits Tap Room in DeLand, Florida, home of Draft Day. Head over to City Limits Tap Room in DeLand, Florida for wide selection of brew on tap, food menu. The grilled cheese is excellent, and much, much more there with a live stage in the back with live concerts and indoor and outdoor TV with sporting events and much, much more at City Limits Tap Room in DeLand, Florida. Atlantic Sound Records. If you're looking for that CD, that vinyl, or cassette that you may have lost at one point, they may have it. Head over to Atlantic Sound Records in Daytona Beach off of International Boulevard. And here's more from Atlantic Sound Records right here.
Atlantic Sounds, Daytona's hottest music source. Over 40,000 new and used records, classic albums, and the latest music grooves on vinyl. Browse favorites and essentials to build an epic collection. And Atlantic Sounds is your CD mecca with over 20,000 new and used. If we don't have it and they make it, we'll special order. We love music. We get music. Discover the music nirvana voted best around. Atlantic Sounds.
That's right. Atlantic Sound Records there. Head over to their Facebook page, Atlantic Sound Records. And if you're looking for that destination to get away from it all, Telltale Travel, hit up the sponsor section on podcastcity.net and hit up Brittany Imler, and she will book that destination and get away from it all. And, of course, we have Sport Sanity Customs. If you're looking to get a Podcast City Network t-shirt, hit up sportsanitycustoms.com. They will create a Podcast City Network t-shirt for you, or that custom t-shirt for any event, and much more there on sportsanitycustoms.com. And, of course, Kentucky Zone Wrestling. Be sure to hit up Kentucky Zone Wrestling on Facebook and hit up podcastcity.net in the events and news section for the latest events happening with Kentucky Zone Wrestling.
Kentucky Zone Wrestling.
Kentucky Zone Wrestling. A lot to come from this promotion and much, much more. And David, what do you have to announce?
Who do I got to? Jade or David?
David, I said. David.
Me? Okay.
Yeah, David. Yeah.
What happened?
I was listening to the show.
Oops. Background noise.
Hey, this is Uncut. This is ELS Uncut. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're live.
Yeah, we were live. Everything uncut. But that
What are you saying?
is pretty
Everett?
much...
Oh, I had a message I wanted to... Can I say something? Bring this out here for everybody to listen to and support.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody retweet, like and retweet, collar and elbow, support indie wrestling, buy t-shirt, long sleeve shirt, hooded sweatshirt, ball cap, support collar and elbow, save 10% off your purchase when you use the promo code Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast. Click on the link, collarandelbow.com.
Thank you.
Plug.
Make your purchases.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, David. Yeah, be sure to support Mr. David C. Russell there with Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast and purchase yourself a collar and elbow t-shirt. How can you not save 10% on a purchase, man? Come on.
You can't. I know.
You do the math.
deal.
It's
Fite.
really, really awesome.
Fite.
It is.
I think they have tank tops on there too, Jade.
Ooh, then I'm definitely gonna go buy.
Yes. Definitely. Use that promo code.
Yes, the new line is awesome right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, they got a lot of good stuff.
We like new stuff.
What's that?
We love new stuff.
We do love new stuff.
New stuff's good stuff.
I don't know about you. I don't know about you guys, but I wonder what's going on the net. Some topics and stuff that I've happened to find out.
Twitter.
Yeah,
Twitter. We always do this, Jade. We love this. We just pick up random shit on Twitter. What's going on in like the news feed?
I don't tweet.
You need to tweet. Feinics Gate needs to come out with a Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Have oh so smooth Tommy James. Have him help you set one up.
Nah.
I'm good. I can figure it out on my own.
Everett can help you in 20 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, I can help you.
Yeah.
But let's talk about what's going on Twitter with on the net.
What is going on, Everett?
What is going on with the net? I'll tell you what, man. I was reading this right here. I pulled this up. I don't know if what you guys think about this, though, but I was laughing for the fact that a British restaurant chain is asking diners to hand over their phones to celebrate family time. An Italian American style diner chain known as Frankie and Benny's is offering customers free meals for their children if the whole family hands over their phones before they eat. The restaurant said it is to help, quote, celebrate family time. And a lot of people, I mean, even the Sun picked this up here. Frankie and Benny's ban mobile phones from tables. They even have a sign right there. Let me screenshot this right there. Yeah, they got a sign right there. And a lot of people basically said, this one guy right here said, Frankie and Benny says kids will eat for free this week if they hand their mobiles in to the staff at the door. It's an effort to promote family time, the chain says. But will it work, and should it be extended? Get in touch and let us know what you think. I want to ask you guys, what do you think about that? Now, for example, I'm going to throw the scenario out there. You're sitting at the dinner table. Do you sit down at the dinner table with your phone or without your phone?
Without my phone.
Without your phone, Jade?
Depends on where I'm at or who I'm with.
Yeah.
90% of the time, I will have my phone. But if I'm with somebody that I actually give a shit, and I haven't seen in a while, phone goes in my pocketbook.
Yeah, it does. Because I'd have to say in this age with technology and everything going on that more people are glued to their phones. They say that you look at your phones over 100 times a day. You look down at your phones because everything comes through it, and that's how you connect with the world. And one thing I could say is when you sit down and have a dinner or some kind of brunch or breakfast with a person in front of you, you're going to want to engage with that person. You are. I think that's one thing that's lost nowadays is an engagement with another human being, because more engagement is behind a cell phone or a computer than engaging with a person. Do you all agree?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Most of the time, if, say, Fernando and I go out to eat, we're on our phones. We're not really talking to each other.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's why talk to you? I see you at home.
You know what I hate? I hate when the same person's in the room and across the room. This happened to my wife one night, me and my wife. And I finally got up and I basically told her, I was like, put the phone down and fucking talk to me. I'm right here. Because we were across the room.
Fernando a few times. I'm not going to lie. I've said it to him before.
Yeah, we're sitting there texting back and forth to each other. We're sitting there texting, and I'm looking up, and then finally, oh, man, that cat is coming in on you, Jade. She wants some love.
Okay, all right.
Cat wants some loving.
Okay.
The same one that always has to be in my podcast every Wednesday.
Oh.
Just want
Here.
attention.
All right, bud. Come on. Mommy's doing stuff off of me. Thank you.
Like,
He's
me
going
and
to
my
come right back. Watch.
We were sitting there. We were sitting right there in the room. She texted me. I'm texting back. And finally, I put the phone down. I said, if you need to ask me something, just fucking ask me. I'm right here. Talk to me. Engage with me. Don't fucking text me. She fucking just like, you know.
Well, I texted Fernando while we were on our intermission. I was like, can you come here, please? Meanwhile, he's literally in the other room. I could have called his name and he would have came, but I'm like, I'm gonna text him.
Get it? You're like this.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Except right now my ringtone is the sound of a secret from Zelda.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Nice.
so whenever I get like a text message or an email, it's I'm like, yeah.
I walk into Starbucks. David, you probably know this because how many times you go to Starbucks a day?
Every day.
Every day. Okay, you walk in there. What's everyone doing? Besides
They're on
drinking
the phones.
coffee.
On the phones.
On the phones, laptops sitting right there. That remind me, you hear about Starbucks? Starbucks is going to put a ban and a block or a filter.
I'm
where
seeing this right
people-
now. I was just going to say, yeah. This
Yeah,
Oh,
people
yeah.
can't.
Well, you can't watch porn?
Yeah, you can't watch porn, so you can't drink coffee and jerk off.
Oh, get this. So do you know that do you know the site YouPorn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course you do. Anyways, YouPorn turned around and in response to the Starbucks ban has banned Starbucks from their offices.
No way.
Yeah, way. See? Their employees can no longer drink Starbucks in the office.
Damn.
They're like, you want to play? Let's play.
Wow. And I thought that black racial thing about the water was crazy.
Oh, man.
Now this.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
I mean, like, what kind of a person goes to a Starbucks to get their shit, you know? Like, coffee, yes. Jerk off, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who knows?
Would you like 2 plops of cream in your coffee?
Yeah. You want to stir it? Stir it in the sweet.
Would you like some extra froth on that?
Yeah.
Jackpot.
Would you like some extra, would you like a nice extra drizzle of caramel?
If you're drizzling caramel, there's a problem and you need to see a doctor.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy. That is crazy.
It's crazy
But
though. Why would
I-
they just, I don't know.
Put your cell phones up at this now in this restaurant there. If you go to a restaurant and the hostess says, if you hand us your cell phones and we put them right here,
In
we'll
a
give
jar.
you a free meal. Would you do that?
Hell yeah. Free food.
Would you do that too, David?
Why not?
Yeah, I would. I definitely would. One of the
My
things,
code's on it.
the only time,
Sure, my coat.
the only time I actually pull my phone out when I'm at the dinner table is when I'm over at a relative's house or extended relatives where I just can't really stand sitting there because of the discussion. So I pull out my phone and I just look at it.
Yeah.
So I don't have to
Yeah.
be part of the conversation because I don't want to be part of that shit. You know?
Yeah, that's what I like at Thanksgiving. You just walk away. You got to go into another room and just watch some football or watch wrestling.
Yeah.
Just get up by
Yeah.
myself.
Speaking of Thanksgiving, Jade, tell you what happened. I'm sitting there, okay? I'm sitting there at Thanksgiving, and I'm sitting there taking pictures. I have to take pictures with my family, and I was trying to sneak out because I didn't want to, and I was like, no, you got to take some pictures. I'm like, fuck. So we're taking the family picture stuff. I'm sitting there, and it's like, okay, smile. There's a moment of silence. All of a sudden, my phone's like, it's like, I looked, and it's David. I'm like, I can't talk. I'm with family. So it's like, what do you do with your phone? Nothing. That turkey was great. We got to go. Thanks for the picture. Yeah. Basically, it was like the Flash running by the camera, you know? And then... It was basically how it was. It's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I stuffed my ass full of fucking turkey. I crammed my fucking mouth full of fucking cranberry and fucking
mashed potatoes.
I'm getting, my ass is getting out of here. I'm going home. I'm gonna blow up my fucking toilet because of your fucking deep fried turkey.
Oh shit.
That's basically what the fuck happened, man. And David, there he is calling me.
But then you almost called me because I was doing a family photo too. Remember that?
Yeah.
I had a photo.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Group picture. That would have sucked if you.
Oh, that group. Yeah, we did that group. You know, the group chat discussion for anyone had any questions for the 1 year anniversary. There's David calling everybody, and I was laughing because Scott was like, "Whoa, I'm sorry, I missed the call. I was in the shower." It's like false alarm.
Yeah. What the chat? Whoops.
That was hilarious though. That was freaking great.
I usually keep my phone out at family gatherings because I have a younger brother and a younger sister, and my brother loves torturing my sister because my sister is an insane feminist. Insane feminist to a point where even I sit there and I'm just like,
yeah, like what the hell, right?
Like she's one of the woke people.
Woke.
Yeah, she's woken. She's Jeff Hardy.
Woke.
She's Jeff and Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy.
No, she's Jeff and Matt Hardy because where Matt is the woken one, she's Brother Nero.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
But it's to a point sometimes where her insanity just gets so bad whenever we're around family, because my grandfather is a product of the old school. He's like, he was he was there for the Great Depression. He was there for the World War II. He was alive for all that shit, And then you have my brother who loves to screw with everybody. And the thing is he's also extremely educated, so the talks always turn somehow political.
Of course.
As soon as that happens, I'm like, nope. Because I am the most politically incorrect person in the world. I will say anything, sometimes just to get a shock out of you. It may not be my view. And there are some things that I'm just like, are you insane about? And then it just gets to fight, and I'm like, nope.
Nope.
So that's why phone comes out, and I'm like, no, I don't see you.
Well, I'd have to say, you're talking about Jeff and Matt Hardy. Imagine what the Thanksgiving dinner was at the Hardy compound with the Matt Hardy. Like, we gonna cut the turkey. We're gonna cut into the vanguard of the turkey. We must thank the blizzard of 1,000,000 feathers, 1,000 feathers that has blessed us on this table.
And then you just have his brother Jeff dive bomb the turkey into the fryer.
Yeah, Brother Nero. He smokes it.
Yeah.
he Rob Van Dam's it, 420. I smoked your
moonsaults the fucking table.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I just smoked your ass.
This turkey is done. It's smoked.
It's
smoked. It smoked.
Basted, Everett.
I was today. It based. Damn, it got more than based. It's like the turkeys. What happens when they at the Hardy house when the turkey gets burnt? It gets deleted. Deleted.
It gets eaten.
Yeah. The turkey. You have desecrated the table of the hearties and Vanguard 1. You are deleted. Deleted. Actually, it gets deleted when it gets thrown in the oven, deep fried, actually, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
His little son's so cute, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt's kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see the tweet that, since we're like on the internet, speaking of Twitter, did you see the tweet that Robin posted up about Matt Hardy?
What?
No, I didn't.
Matt may be coming back.
Really?
No way.
Because he's doing stuff behind the scenes right now with WWE. And there for a while we thought that he basically was gonna retire because of the his condition and his body and aching. But I figured Jeff would have like maybe hung it up before Matt would, but Jeff's still going strong. And Matt, yeah, that'd be nice if he did. Because if you really look at it, it had really nothing to do with Bray Wyatt. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to have to look that up there. One thing I did find.
Rob posted it, I think, yesterday or the day before.
Okay. I'll have to look it up here.
What does it have to say? What is it?
I don't really remember the exact thing, but I remember asking him, like, does this mean that he's coming back? And he goes, it's a possibility.
Wow.
Yeah.
You never know.
I could see. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Twitter.
Man, he posted a lot of stuff up. I gotta screenshot this, man. This is up on Robin's on his Twitter here. That is fucking hilarious. Dumb and Dumber, Drew McIntyre and Baron Corbin.
Yeah, I saw that one. I was like, what the?
I know. The goof of Wall Street. Oh damn. Alone 2. You seeing this shit?
Crazy. He's.
I don't know, maybe I should get on Twitter just so everybody could
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see the fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
Check this out. The Young Bucks replied to Cody Rhodes. J.C. Layfield block you. You are blocked from the following. The Young Bucks got blocked from him. Oh, damn.
Wow.
It's funny.
Oh, God.
I've gotten blocked by a wrestler. I was set up for it, though. I set myself. Got helped.
Oh, did you see that crazy, speaking of Twitter and crazy people in wrestling, did you see the Dolph Ziggler stalker?
No!
Yo, she has 3 separate Twitters. Every single one of them is stalking Dolph Ziggler. I think she's Canadian, and she's like, beastly looking. Not to say anything against my fellow woman, but she's yikes.
Beastly.
But she literally goes on these crazy rants. Oh my god, what was like one of the ones that I was reading? She said that she forgives him for cheating on her and having a baby, and I'm like, what?
What the?
Fucking
this
crazy.
chick needs severe help. I was like, oh my god, and she's just always tweeting about Dolph Ziggler. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
damn.
People are really out there that are just so, really...
They are. They're fucking out there. They definitely are. You're talking about characters and talking about like people. One thing I came upon was about Sylvester Stallone. It looks like that Creed 2 is probably the last time we're gonna get to see Rocky. Him playing.
He said that about Rocky 2.
Rocky 2?
Said that after Rocky 2 he wasn't doing it, and then he did Rocky 3 and 4.
And 5.
And 5.
And
And
6
Creed.
and 7
And
and 8, 9,
6.
10, 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Creed. And Creed 2.
Well, if you really look at it, Creed, okay, he became Mick. Rocky became Mick. If you think about it, if you really do think about Stallone became.
What you say, Everett?
Yeah.
What
yeah.
you say?
I'm gonna make you crap thunder and shit lightning, son. Get in there and hit that me.
What'd you say there?
I don't know, Mick. My face hurts because you pounded me, Nick.
Get in there, rock, and just keep going.
You know what? Honestly, though, he doesn't need to do anything else. I mean, it's Sylvester Stallone. He can literally live on
He's made
everything.
so many movies, and it's,
Yeah.
I know.
Now, out of hearing this,
We were talking about, what was that movie that we were talking about a while back? Rambo. Remember?
Rambo.
Was it
Now
Rambo?
he's gonna another Rambo is coming out. That's already talks about that and him doing another Rambo. Okay. Now he's pretty much done retiring this character. What else, if you really look at it, what else can this character do? Because he went up against the odds. He went up to he fucking fought Mr. T. He got body slammed by fucking Hulk Hogan. Okay. He fought Apollo Creed twice.
Yeah.
Okay. And he went up against Ivan Drago, you know. Yeah. And he went up against a guy that he trained who got tricked by a Don King wannabe. Now, what else is there for him? And then he went and did a sparring boxing match. This is Rocky Balboa, the character I'm talking about. He went up, did a sparring boxing match, and proved that he could still fucking kick some fucking ass. Okay? Now, what else is, and he's trained and got Apollo Creed's son to where he's at. What else and where else can this character go? I think this character right there has already done everything it could do.
He could die.
He died. Yeah.
What, he's going to go up to heaven and fight Jesus?
No. He could die a his death. Like, you know, everybody would be like, I'm fighting for this fight is dedicated to you, Rock. It's dedicated to you. I did it, Rock. That kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We dedicated for you, Rock. Just for you.
Yeah.
You know?
I could see Balboa walking off to the sunset, and that's it. He's done. Happy
I can
ending.
see him I can see him walking out with the walker.
With a walker. Oh my goodness. Fucking killing me here. Fucking killing me here.
Have him run up those stairs, but instead of running, he's like with the walker.
That's some crazy shit right there. Now, I could see Stallone Rambo. I could see him going out in a blaze of glory and getting killed. You know, another baby killer, another baby killer.
Man, Nick. Oh, Nick's dead already. I'm not. I'm almost dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see. I can definitely see Rambo. Could you guys see Rambo going out in a blaze of glory?
Well, that's the way he should go out. I
Yeah.
mean, seriously, Rambo is not a character that dies in his sleep.
Oh God, no! You have to kill him 100 times. You're basically gonna have to. What the hell's the guy? Shoot, I forget his name. Rasputin. You basically he's had to go out like Rasputin. You know what I'm talking about? The guy was poisoned, stabbed, hung, shot, and he still lived. That's basically what's gonna happen. And you know what? If it happens to John Rambo's just gonna get up and he's gonna be more pissed off.
He's gonna pull a Zohan with the hand.
Yeah. You do not mess with the Rambo.
Pull out my knife right now. Hold on.
The Rambo will ram you with his bow. And Moa.
Like the only way Predator, like the only thing that'll kill Rambo is Predator. The Predator just comes out of nowhere and kills him.
I wonder if Second Rounds has actually put those two together in a Who You Got challenge. That'd be good. That'd be good.
I don't know. Mr. Oh So Smooth would know better than me.
That would be nice right there.
Sleeping.
I mentioned to him since here's one for you. Billy Madison versus Happy Gilmore.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I don't think that can happen mainly because, like, you know, the rules where one from movies or that kind of thing.
It's two different characters. It's two characters.
No, I know.
I mentioned that to someone.
I don't know if that would violate the rules.
Right.
I'd have to check.
Well, I mentioned to someone one time. I said, "What?" I said, "If Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore got in a fight, who would win?" You know what the response I got? Laughing. They said they can't fight each other. I said, "How come?" He said, "They're the same person." I was like, "No, they're not."
Yeah, it's true.
That's the fucking response I got. They're the same. They're the same person. No, they're played by the same person, but they're two different entities. If you think about it.
In that fight, I think it would be Happy Gilmore all the way.
Happy Gilmore. Well, I don't know because he got his ass kicked by Bob Barker.
I mean, Bob Barker, he has been cutting off nuts and throwing up shit for years, so you don't know. That man's hardcore.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, at least he didn't go out like Chubbs and get his hand bit.
It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips.
It's all in the hips. You know?
Wow.
How about let me throw this one out here. How about Little Nicky versus Happy Gilmore?
Oh, Gilmore takes Little Nicky in a heartbeat because Nicky's a bitch.
David don't like Little Nicky.
I can tell. Look at the face.
There, Little Nicky. Yeah.
Well, then see, the thing is you either do movies long enough to do Happy Gilmore or stay in them to do Grown Ups.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Here, I got one here for you, David. I got one here for you.
One time, my brother hit me in the face with a shovel and it hurt.
There you go.
No.
How do you like that?
That's great.
It was totally worth it.
And this announcement was paid for by DMP, Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast.
The fuck? How about Jade Feinics Gate?
Jade Feinics Gate?
Feinics Gate. I fucked up.
Fuck.
It's alright, it happens.
Oh my.
Alright, hold up there. Go ahead. Ready?
Is that a sign that everybody's getting tired?
Yeah. Now the last thing I want to talk about.
Because she has a big day ahead of her.
Yes, she does.
We're jealous.
She
She's
does.
got a lot to...
I do. I still gotta freaking try on the costume and make sure it fits.
Oh my goodness. Now the last thing. Here's the last thing I have to talk about here. Okay. Action scenes. Apparently, what action scenes belong into a Hall of Fame? There's choreographed fights with adrenaline pumping that takes long and it's hard to narrow down a best action sequence in movie history. What action sequence would you say would belong in a Hall of Fame? An action movie Hall of Fame?
Anything from the Die Hard movies.
Die Hard?
Like Die Hard 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely know what you're talking about with Die Hard. Yeah. What now? People's put out on there on Twitter. What about, you ever seen the movie called Raid?
No.
No. It has some really good action sequences in it. It's did you all see the Judge Dredd remake?
No, I refuse.
He refused. It was actually not that bad because it was more based off the comic and not what Stallone did. I mean, I like Stallone's, Judge Dredd, but
That's Fernando's favorite right there. I can't say anything about Judge Dredd because if I say anything bad, I'm gonna get suffocated tonight.
Now, the one thing they said was that the people who did the remake of Judge Dredd, they actually ripped off The Raid because it takes place in a apartment complex, and there's like action sequences and stuff. The Raid takes place in that. There's The Raid 2. It's a Asian action movie film over in the Asian film market. There's one particular scene. It's a kitchen fight scene, which is fucking like shot beautifully. It is. It's just fucking great. It is. And then there's that car fight scene from The Raid 2, which is a good one. Now, someone put up their top 4. John Wick Nightclub, Helm Deep, The Last Half Hour of Mad Max, and True Detective One Shot. What do you think of those?
I agree with the Battle of Helm's Deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mad
I mean,
Max.
then again, anything Lord of the Rings is like fucking fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd have to say Mad Max, the last part of Mad Max, the last half hour. That depends if it's the remake with Tom Hardy. That was fucking great. That was fucking shot great right there.
Yeah, I was about to ask, are they talking original or are they talking remake?
Yeah, they didn't even say like the remake or original. The original was still good too, but the remake with Tom Hardy, that last part when they're sitting there jumping around vehicle to vehicle, that was fucking great. I loved the remake of Mad Max. I thought Tom Hardy actually did fucking excellent. To me, Tom Hardy, I hate being all, how Tommy has Michael
Michael B. Jordan.
Me, it's Tom Hardy because he's such an underrated actor that no one really gives him a lot of credit for. Look at
They should though.
Yeah.
Good.
Check out the movie Bronson with him in it. You'll be like, what the fuck? And I did like him in The Dark Knight Rises again. I did like that. I did like that.
I mean, didn't he do a really good job in Venom?
I heard he did. The reviews, yeah, they said Tom was excellent in it.
Yeah.
It was. Someone even put up, they said, what about the Anchorman brawl from Anchorman?
Dude, that still is an excellent action scene. I mean, it doesn't have to be in an action movie.
Yeah. And how about the hotel hallway fight with Joseph Gordon-Levitt in Inception?
I didn't actually see Inception.
No? Oh, that was pretty good. Tom Hardy's in that, Leo, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Now, what about the Daredevil from season 1, Daredevil hallway scene?
Oh, yeah.
That's another one right there. And yeah, of course the Raid. Of course that one will be. And then someone said, what about the hammer fight in Old Boy? Or the Crazy 88 in Kill Bill?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You gotta admit that almost every single scene in Kill Bill, both volumes, is just fantastic.
They are. You ever seen that one, David? Kill Bill? Yeah. Crazy 88s and that last part in the Kill Bill Volume 1.
Oh, God. Especially when she's fighting Go-Go. What?
I know.
What?
That's crazy. That is.
I love it.
Someone that was a smart ass that said the diarrhea scene in Bridesmaid.
Well, that was definitely some action.
Yeah, it definitely was, depending on what type of action you would call it.
Oh.
Here's Johnny.
Now, that's the other thing. Could you go classical with some of these and go, like, with some of these movies that are just pure classic? Like, what about any scene from A Clockwork Orange?
The action? You're talking about action, right?
Yeah. What about the scenes where, they have all that psychedelic stuff that's going on, like when he's actually a goon before he gets like reprogrammed. Those scenes are all bloody and pretty well shot. I mean, they're not like what most people consider today to be like super action, but they're still really amazing action scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, they're still amazing even to this day. Cinematography, it's still great. I still think the flying monkey scene from the Wizard of Oz was just great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tear up the scarecrow and they kidnap Dorothy and they fly off. I'd have to say
What about any of the action scenes in Labyrinth?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like when they're running away from the cleaner. Remember that scene?
Yeah. Since you brought up the Labyrinth, I will have to say this. A while back ago, I did happen to watch on Netflix my favorite movie I watched as a kid, The Never Ending Story.
Oh my God, I love The Never Ending Story. I love it.
Yeah.
Go wrong with that movie.
The Nothing.
Bastion!
Yeah.
Betray you! I still cry.
Yes.
I still cry with Artax.
I know.
I'm not ashamed.
That still got
hold
me.
on, she's choking. Hold on. Take that water. There.
Yeah, I'm stroking out.
Yeah, don't die me on live podcast.
Nah, I'm good. No, I still cry with Artax. I don't care. I cry every time.
Yeah,
I'm 33 years old, and I'm not ashamed to admit I hysterical cry when that horse dies.
I know, I do too. But the horse does come back at the end. Yeah,
it does.
It does.
Well, he restores the never-ending story because he gives the childlike empress a name.
I guess I don't know what I'm watching this week.
Yeah. These hands.
And I like the never-ending story too. It actually was very good.
Yeah, it was. Because these strong hands, these hands right here.
Hands.
And you know what the sickest part about that is that was all done before CGI.
Yeah, it was. I like the wolf. The wolf scared me as a kid, man. The wolf did.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
like
scary.
I would be afraid to look into dark spaces because of those eyes.
I think I had a T-shirt. I used to have a T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I would always you'd see I'd be walking with my parents and there'd be like a dark alley or something. I'd be afraid that I'd look in there and see the eyes staring back at me.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it. But did you guys ever see the Muppet movie? It was a Jim Henson film called The Dark Crystal.
The Dark Crystal.
No.
That sounds familiar. I may have
probably Everett has, not me.
I don't know.
Oh, you guys should definitely look it up. Watch this movie. It is like one of the shining jewels of Jim Henson's career before he passed. Mm-hmm. And the action in that is actually pretty good for Muppets.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm definitely gonna have to look that up.
We're gonna have our homework set for us now.
Yeah. You give me homework, I give you homework.
Yes, Dark Crystal, right?
Dark Crystal.
Okay.
The Dark Crystal, yeah.
Dark Crystal, yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to check that one out.
You're gonna enjoy it. I really think you will, because it's along the same vein as Neverending Story and Labyrinth, but it makes it come together.
I wonder if it's on your Netflix or.
It might be.
It might be on Netflix. It might be on Hulu or Prime. It might be on Prime.
Yeah.
The stick.
That's true.
Fire stick.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up. Now,
definitely do it.
Yes.
You will. I honestly, put it this way: watch that movie and then hit me up and talk to me about it, because I'm telling you, you're gonna love it.
Okay. You know what? I'm probably gonna watch that tomorrow. I got nothing going on tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, my wife's birthday is tomorrow, so I'm gonna be celebrating that. I'm gonna be celebrating.
And she's not yelling at you for not being in bed yet.
Me?
Oh, yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
My wife? She's asleep already, man. She went to bed. She's like, I'm done. Good night. I asked her to join us tonight. I was like, you want to hang out with us and talk? Nah. Yeah.
She did a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's too busy playing Red Dead right now.
Who?
Fernando.
Me? Oh, Fernando. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the other room playing Red Dead. I got him the Ultimate Edition, and he has not stopped playing that game for the last 2-3 weeks.
I would love to play that, but I just don't got the time to sit there and play. A friend of mine let me borrow God of War 3 months ago. You know how far I made it? I finally got up to the first part where you could choose where you need to go. That's
and
it.
The disc is sitting right there on the counter.
Oh my god!
Yeah. I asked him if he wanted it back, and he's like, "No, go ahead." And he's like, "I already beat it." You know.
You know what? Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm the same way. I have not played Spider-Man all the way through yet. I have not finished God of War. I'm just horrible. Like, I'll start the game and then something else will come out and I'll be like, oh, I gotta play this, and then I'll forget.
Yeah. It's just, I mean,
I haven't played a game, Jade, in quite a long time. My system, I probably played PS2, WrestleMania.
Whoa!
I know, right? The old Stone Ages of, I don't have the Xbox 5000 or whatever, all this shit now.
Fuck Xbox. I'm a PlayStation girl.
I ended up
Nintendo.
I was there for a while. I was sitting there playing. I was playing. What the hell was it? Destiny 2.
That's right. You were showing me that one day. You were playing it.
How is that? I'm told it's good.
Well, it was all right until they basically turned it to shit. And then I was playing with my cousin. My cousin got mad because every time we get on there and they'd update stuff, and I said, "This sucks. This sucks." Oh, you're just being negative about it. I'm like, negative about it? I'm telling you, like, this is just crazy. And then my friends were like, "What the hell did they do with this game? It's nothing like the first Destiny," which is true. Because the first Destiny was just so fucking great. And then this one, it was like they took the grind out of it, like to basically work to get, rewards. And I just quit playing it. I quit playing it. And then my cousin was like, "You know what? You don't play anymore and stuff." So he kind of unfriended me on my friend on PlayStation and I think on Facebook and stuff because I didn't play it anymore. Because I would always say something. I'd be like, "You know what? They want you to basically sit here and play until your eyes roll in the back of your head and you can't play no more. And they want you to play with people." Well, there's a lot of people out there who don't have a lot of people to play with. That's the problem. So I kind of, when the new DLC was announced for the game, I said, this is a fucking rip because it's a copy and paste. It looks like shit that they've already used, but they've made it look newer. Like, fuck this. So I quit playing it. And I have not played it in probably about almost 2 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd have to
That's
say,
like me and Monster Hunter right now.
Yeah.
Like, I was hardcore into Monster Hunter when the new one came out.
uh-huh.
And then I think I haven't played it, I would say a good three months, give or take. And I was literally on that shit every day.
Wow.
Just every day, grinding, fighting monsters, doing everything. And then I don't know, one day I stopped and I haven't picked it up again.
Yeah, I just quit. I quit playing it. I did because there was really no need for me to really just the way the game went, the story and everything. I was like, this is just
boring.
Copy and paste. It got boring. Because it was just ridiculous because of all the stuff that you had to do. I mean, it was fun, and I got to a point where it's like I couldn't progress, and I quit playing it because I also ran out of time to play it because of everything going on. You're doing your own podcast, you're running a network and everything, and it gets kind of hard to actually manage things out. So when you eventually do sit down and have time, you have to wait till your daughter's asleep. How long is she going to take a nap? And then she gets up because I have a 1-year-old daughter who runs around all over the place, more energy than I do. And where do I have now? The day I was sitting down playing God of War, she did come over and she was looking and she was like, whoa. And she's sitting there watching and seeing all the shit that was going on. She was like, ooh, ooh. And she fucking ran off. She got scared. She didn't want to see it. I'm like, you know what? I can't fucking play this when she's awake. And I haven't really played it since then.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, like, we all have our own shows.
Mm-hmm.
You know, between managing our podcast and then the content, the IG, the Facebook, and then going to different events and, you know, networking with the network itself and with other people. And then you guys work, I work. And it's like, honestly, at most a day, I may get, at most, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours tops to sit down and actually play.
Yeah.
And right now, I've been playing Let's Go Eevee on the Switch. so I'm not even turning on my PlayStation lately. I've been playing the handheld game. So I'm just like, no, what do you do?
Tell you what, a few years ago, I bought
Or you play it on your phone.
I bought my. Oh, mobile games on the phone. Oh yeah, that's. Now I do have time to play a game on a phone. I have what game is it right here? I have shit.
I don't have any games on my phone.
Oh, here's a game right here I got.
Pokemon.
I'll play it.
Pokemon.
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I was. You know what's funny? Alex, when he came down, when Tommy was down here, and we did that episode, the who you got with Alex and me, and the Florida edition. When I was telling Alex about this game, he ended up like downloading it and putting it on. He's sitting there playing it. He's like, I was like, it's addictive, and he's like, hell yeah, it is. I mean, he agreed with me. It was addictive. I ended up playing this game again right here. I did the update to it, and I was playing it. My wife downloaded it to play it because we have the game itself, and we used to play it all the time with my mother-in-law when she was alive. My wife's mother, when she was alive, every like Wednesday night we'd sit there and play it. I'm trying to find it right here. Where the heck is it? Because I was just playing it just the other day. I sat down and played it actually for an hour.
Cut that out.
Where are you? I almost have it. I almost have it. See you. Where are you? Aha! There it is. I found it. Right there.
What?
I can't see.
I can't see it. Read it. Just read it.
So what's it called?
Angry Bird?
No. It's right there in the middle on the bottom.
Just tell us.
Yeah, it's blurry. Oh, Phase 10?
Yeah. And then this Bowling King, that the next to it right there, Bowling King.
Yeah.
If it
Can't really see, but yeah.
Yeah, right next to it. That's a game right there. And here's my favorite game to play. I still play it when I'm on the shitter.
What? I can't even see. Paper toss?
Paper toss is one of them, and the game and the one next to it.
Solitaire?
Yep. I play solitaire.
Bringing it back.
I play.
Bringing it back.
Yeah, I'll sit there and play fucking solitaire.
Games on my phone.
And then here's one I'll fire up every once in a while until I found Bowling King. I'm like, fuck this.
What is it?
That one right
3D bowling?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. I play only like 4 or 5 games on my phone. 2 of them I haven't touched in months.
Oh.
Actually 3 I haven't touched in months. I play Pokemon Go every day.
Gotta play that. That's
every day.
I actually
But
had
the
that
other-
on here, and I got rid of it so I could free up space. I had Pokemon Go. Yeah, I deleted it. Because we played the hell out of it there for a while. Me and my wife and my, and of course my nephew got us into it. And then we played the hell out of it, and we quit playing it. We did.
You're missing out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just.
But the other game I play is because I have a big Disney obsession. So I play. Let me see if I can get it to be focused. It's a game called Kingdoms.
Okay, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually pretty fun. You play as different Disney characters, and you gotta build your own park. It's kind of like The Sims, but with Disney.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I had
it's
this
fun.
found. You ever now? If you're playing a game, and you know how you usually got the pop-ups that come on there that advertise other games, has there ever been an advertisement you're like, that game looks awesome, I'm gonna go on it, and you go on your Play Store and you download it and play it? You ever done that?
Yes, I have. That's how I got Brick and Balls, because of Kingdoms.
Nice. Yeah, I ended up this one. It was called like Water Drip or something, where you have to use your finger and draw like a path for water comes out or fills up a cup, cup of water or something like that. That was fun there for a while, and then it got ridiculous, and I'm like, the fun ran out of this, so I got rid of that one. So that usually happens, but
we are a fickle group of people.
We are.
Fickle!
We do things. We don't play video games, console games. We play more mobile games just to pass time when we have to now.
Yeah.
So that, especially when we're in a doctor's office or something, you're sitting there waiting. When I was going with my wife to the OBGYN for her checkups, I'd sit there in the lobby and just pull out my phone and play fucking solitaire. I'm like, flip, solitaire, play, and that was about it.
Why not?
Yeah. I feel that we all have in common for the fact is we all play our mobile games more than the console games, but we do balance it out. And that I do have an itch, man. When I'm on Twitch here and I'm watching people play games, I say to myself, I'm like, fuck, man, I want to jump on my console and fucking play Grand Theft Auto 5. I want to run around and fucking blow shit up. I want to
blow them up.
Fucking steal cars, race hell and chaos, and get chased by the fucking cops. Or play Red Dead and fucking go out in the wilderness there and fucking shoot deer and fucking skin bear.
Episode.
Everett. What?
You should do that. You should do an Everett Lee, an ELS Uncut gaming for one night only for you. Oh my god, just for the shits and giggles, we'd have so much fun picking up people on the other side of the screen.
What do you mean?
When you live stream your Twitch feed, you can live stream your game that you're playing.
Oh, you guys want to see me play? I'll do that one night. I'll pick a game out of the PS4 games I got. I'll tell you one game I've been really wanting to pick up and put in and play again. Devil May Cry.
Ooh, and they're remaking it too.
Well, I got the remake. Oh, I loved how the remake looks, but I freaking flipped the gasket. And again, I was called out by someone who said, "Oh, you're being negative about it." I said, "The fuck I am." I said, "The new Devil May Cry coming out looks fantastic. There's only one fucking problem. They're continuing the story with the character from the fourth one, Nero. I don't fucking care about this guy. I enjoyed him in Devil May Cry 4, and I love the fact that after I had more fun after you switched off from playing Nero to playing fucking Dante in Devil May Cry 4. I had more fun than that. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It's going to be more about fucking Nero. And then at the end of the trailer, you get to see fucking Dante riding in on a bike. And I'm like, that's it? That's all you're going to fucking tease? They better have it where you can fucking play his ass. That's what I wanted. And I do got the remake they did of the Devil May Cry. I got the Ultimate Edition. They came out on PS4. I bought the one that came out on PS3. I played the shit out of that. And I bought the one that came out for PS4, the port. And I love that fucking game. It's just so great. I'll do that one day. I'll play that.
You should do that.
I'll play that. Or GTA 5, watch me run around and, get lap dances from prostitutes and fucking, like, beat people up. I don't like GTA Online because people fucking kill everybody all the time. You can't actually enjoy shit. You can't. I set my own server up and where I can have my own personal sandbox and do what the fuck I want with my own character.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't like playing with the other people because you can't do nothing. They don't let you have any fun besides killing. They think, oh, this GTA, pull the gun out. Beep, 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 beep. Come on. Yeah.
It's one of the main reasons why I refuse to play Fortnite. I won't do it.
Oh, I can't stand those fucking games. My nephew's, I went over to my nephew's house. He's like, dude, this is the fucking greatest new thing, man. You gotta get this. You gotta download it for your PS4. I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, what is it, man? He's like, it's fucking great. And the way he's explaining it, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll download this shit. So I went over to his house. He fucking showed me. He's like, this is what you do. He spent all this time creating this character. Then he fucking gets in the server and he's fucking like running around. All of a sudden, boom, he's dead. I'm like, okay, what? You ain't coming back or what? He's like, no, that's it. I'm like, that's it?
Wait, there's no respawns?
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is this? He's like, yeah, this is so cool. And then all of a sudden he comes back and he takes about 10 more steps, basically, like where he fucking got killed. And then he dies again. And I'm like, what the hell? And I'm sitting there watching him. I was like, are you actually going to get any fucking where? What's the logic? And he's like, survival. I'm like, you can't fucking survive. Oh yeah, you can. He survived a little bit longer, and he gets fucking killed after collecting all these fucking weapons. He fucking comes out like fucking Master Blaster from Beyond Thunderdome, and then it's fucking Mad Max come up and punches him in the fucking balls, or he gets kicked in the balls like fucking AJ Styles by Daniel Bryan, falls over. That's it. That's how it fucking felt. I'm like, you kick.
Stupid.
I'm like, really? I was like, you collected all that firepower and you get killed once, and now you got to do it all over again? Ain't this great? I was like, no, this is the fucking most terriblest thing everyone even fucking made. Oh, you just don't get it, man. I'm like, no, I don't want it. And I said,
I never played Minecraft.
Yeah, it just don't make no fucking sense. You know what makes sense? Playing a wrestling game where you can fake it, basically be creative. Not a fucking game where you drop down in a map and it goes whoosh, like so. And then you got to fucking run around, and one kill, you're dead. And then you got to jump into another one. You got to collect all the supply. There's no fun. There's no fun in that shit. I'm done ranting.
Wow.
Yeah. Fucking
That
damn.
It was a good rant. It was a good rant. I liked it.
Yeah. Fucking
called,
Fortnite.
That's
Fortnite's the best, man. You get to run around and you just don't.
Because Fortnite just destroyed my brain.
You know what'd be a good Fortnite for me? You know how I explain Fortnite to someone? What's Fortnite? You wanna know how Fortnite is and what it is? Take a Tide Pod, stick it in your fucking mouth, and bang your head against the wall a few times, and let me know if you get anything. You're fucking cleanse your mind there. That's basically how it is. It's a fucking
Don't forget to put the hand sanitizer in your butt.
Yeah. It's like, what's Fortnite? How would you describe Fortnite? Take a match, light it, stick your ass up to it and fart and watch the flame inhale up through your fucking intestines and you explode from the inside out. That's how Fortnite feels. It's fucking like,
I like that.
It's worse than the bionic plague. It's worse than fucking herpes. It keeps coming back.
Oh my god! On that note, I gotta go.
I do too. We're done. I want to thank you, Jade, for taking time out and hanging out with me.
Thank you so much for being on.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you for having me. I love coming and hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun. We definitely have a lot of fun, especially talking about everything we talked about tonight. Is there any plugs you want to mention before we end this podcast?
Con.
Well, I already plugged WinterCon with the boys and my show tomorrow. So there's really not much else. I mean, plug the 1 year anniversary. I'll be there. I'm going.
She will be there.
I'll be there too. Everett will be there. The whole crew will be there.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, like, other than that, tune into the Feinics Gate every Wednesday night. Me and Josh coming at you with different things. We'll be doing this Wednesday coming. It'll be probably since it's my episode, it'll be a little review of what happened at WinterCon. And I think now I'm a little bit inspired. I want to talk video games. I'm going to be talking the different video games because a lot of really good ones have either just come out or are coming out within the next month or so.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Mr. David C. Russell, is there anything else you want to add before we close?
Yeah, just stay tuned on Sunday to the Deathmatch Wrestle podcast. I've got 2 podcasts. One is going to be with a wrestler for Battle on the Border for a Christmas show, and also I'm going to be talking to TNA and WWE former star Chase Stevens at 8 p.m.
Nice.
That's going to be fun.
It's going to be exciting.
That's
it.
And then where else
I'm
can people find more of Deathmatch Wrestle podcast at?
You can find more Deathmatch Wrestle podcasts on the following social media: deathmatchwrestle.com, follow on Twitter at DavidNJ32, and on Facebook, facebook.com/DJDaveNJ32. Find me on Podcast City Network at podcastcity.net, facebook.com/Podcast City Network. Hit the like button and share, and on Twitter at Podcast City Net. You can hear Deathmatch Wrestle podcast on Stitcher Radio and on iTunes.
Wow. Thank you, David. Thank you for that.
Oh, you're so welcome, Everett. Every time I kill in that.
I know.
Just every breath I take.
I know. You're like...
Once again, Everett, I want to say thank you to Jade for being on tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Have
Thank
a
you
good
so
night,
much.
and we'll talk more. This will be up this week.
Yes.
So everybody, stay tuned and listen to all our new stuff that's coming out.
Yep.
Just fucking material.
You can check Everett Lee out on Podcast City Network or on podcastcity.net. Hit up Facebook, Podcast City Network, Twitter at Podcast City Net, and Everett Lee Show on Facebook, The Everett Lee Show, and Twitter at The Everett _Lee. ELS Uncut. Thank you for everyone tuning in and listening. We'll see you again next Friday for another fucking amazing podcast of ELS Uncut. Peace.